Hello everyone and welcome back to Wild Beyond the Witchlight after our brief hiatus. I hope you're all having a good time tonight. Welcome back. I am your Dungeon Master Kelly. I use he and him as my pronouns, and I'm excited to be here tonight for episode 15, Skabatha Nightshade. It's going to be a great time here, so thanks so much for coming back. Everybody, how y'all doing?
Good.
Pretty good. You're out of focus, Kelly.
Oh. Always. All right.
You're
Pretty
lacking
good.
focus tonight. I really need you to step up for now.
I'm sorry. It's my off-brand Adderall that's doing it. No, it's the not enough coffee today, to be honest. And so yeah, I should be
same.
right. All right. So, did anybody have any? So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a quick round and then of introductions. Then we're gonna do any quick announcements, and then we're gonna start Wild Beyond the Witchlight because we got a big special game for you tonight. So, hopefully, you are all ready for this. Let's go in a reverse circle tonight. Let's start with Caitlan.
Oh, hello. Hi, everyone. My name is Caitlan. I use she, her pronouns. I'm sorry, I hope that's not picking up. My chair is really squeaky tonight. But tonight I'll be playing Luthienne Aeradel, the High Elf Fighter Gunslinger. And I'm super excited to play her again. Let's go.
All right, pass it over to Robin.
Hello everyone, I'm Robin. I use she, her, or they, them pronouns, and tonight I am playing Sarcyra Novis, aka Sassy, our tiefling flips to notes clockwork sorcerer, because this is so much easier to say. Thank you, Soul. Who is excited to do some shenanigans with another hag again.
Nice. All right, pass it over to Christa.
Hi guys, I'm Christa. I'm playing Isaac Ronaldi of the Ronaldi, who's apparently Scottish tonight. Anyway, I apologize, I was on a film set all weekend, so I'm a little out of it, but it's a fun weekend, so forgive me. Yeah, I'm excited to be back. Oh, I use she, her, or they, them, and Isaac uses he, him. Running the gamut.
Nice. All right, pass it up to Hayden.
Hello! Hi guys, I'm Hayden Daviau. I use they, them pronouns. I'm your resident non-binary, as I like to say. Or as my friend Emerald said recently, I'm your tiny non-binary.
Not in this game. You're having large person cast on yourself this
No,
time.
I
So
am
you're
Lorgen in George.
you're huge and non-binary. I don't even know. I don't know how that works.
I don't fucking know, man. But I play Nico Freiya, the Kitsadria Archfey Warlock. Nico uses she, her, or they, them pronouns. I use they, them pronouns exclusively. And that's it. That's me. I'm excited to be back, baby.
Nice. And Christine.
Hello, I am Christine. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I play Gwendolwyne Shafra. You can call her Win. She is our human monk. And I spent at least an hour-ish crawling around in a crawl space full of dead spiders to hardwire my computer for your viewing pleasure. So there you go. I have hardwired internet now.
Nice. I was
That's
there.
at least marginally better than a basement full of live spiders.
Yeah.
Yes, I did not
There's a couple
encounter
of those?
any live spiders.
How do you think those spiders died, huh? Huh? It was a gang war.
Probably dehydration. And
It was a
lack of
dance
food,
battle,
honestly.
really. And I will say that spiders are great dancers with all those legs. Or they're terrible dancers with all those legs. It depends on the spider, really.
Incredible tap dancers.
Yeah.
You would think so, right? All right,
Yes.
so...
That was a fun and frustrating experience.
No, you're hardwired now, so we should be good. All right, so, folks, this is going to be episode 15. Thank you all for being here. Quick reminder that if you're listening to this on podcast, and unfortunately there was no way for me to get a quick reminder out that we were not running last week, please give us a follow on social media. Join our Discord, which you can find the links in pretty much anywhere we are. Our YouTube, our Twitch, and I believe on our home at Podbean, there is links to the Discord. So join, it's free. Do it. Besides that, other fun things is next week. It's already going to be the time is almost nigh, folks. Next week, Call of the Netherdeep is going to be starting here on Dork Tales. We are doing our session 0 at 6 p.m. on Thursday, the 17th. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be about an hour of meet and greet, and then we're going to go raid Critical Role. So you can go follow us in the Critical Role mod, going into Critical Role, and then the following Tuesday, and every Tuesday afterward, we are doing Call of the Netherdeep. If you're on Patreon, you already know who is in the game, but that information is dropping on Tuesday for everybody else. So be sure to be on our Discord and check our social media for information on the characters and the fantastic art that our friend Hayliz did for us, because it is like super, super good. But also join the Patreon, because hey, then you get to see the stuff early and you get access to a bunch of cool stuff. And you get to support the channel. All right. And, okay, so without further ado, anybody else have anything? Christa, you said you're in a movie right now? Are you helping with a movie?
So I was just doing makeup on a film called Chicken Surprise. It's a horror comedy. The guy gets possessed by chicken, I think.
I'm kind of worried about what the surprise
Amazing.
is.
Right?
You
That's
should
a bit
be.
concerning.
It's a Fae trap. It's awful. I've seen clips of I did very low key portions of it. I saw other parts of it. It looks horrifying, but you can find it on Kickstarter.
Like a fun
also,
horrifying?
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
like it's. I believe he shits out an eldritch chicken. I think is what happened.
You know what this is making me think of? Thanksgiving. That
Yes.
really
yes.
terrible Thanksgiving movie.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, for Bassick Park is this Saturday.
Oh, yes, it is. It is. So join us for Bassick Park for the end? Question
If we
mark?
can get through it, depends on how into it everybody gets.
I'm
gonna try.
And one other thing that's going to be fantastic that I'm very excited to announce, and we'll talk a little bit more about this during the break, but on the week of the 20th through the 26th, we are doing a number of charity games, 4 actually, in 1 week for Weva, which is a Vancouver-based rape crisis center. I hope that you'll join us on Sunday the 30th and Wednesday the probably not the 30th, the 20th, and Wednesday the 23rd at 11 a.m. for a 2-part D&D Whodunit ran by our good friend Bunny Hearted, which I'll be in. That'll be a lot of fun. And then, Christa, you are running a game of Lasers and Feelings on that Thursday night, the 24th. And Robin, you are running a Dungeons & Dragons Animal Adventures game where we're all... Are we dogs, cats, or a mix?
You can be a mix if you want. I mean, as the DM, I am a dog person, so I might be slightly biased as the DM to dogs. But you
Can
can be
two of
whatever
us
you
play
want.
cat dog? Kelly, would you like to play cat
my
dog with me?
Goodness.
Always.
Oh.
Always.
Oh
If
goodness.
you're giving me the vapors, Christa.
Oh god, yeah. If you two want to do it, I would trust you two to be able to do it. So sure, go for it.
Maybe we'll talk. So it's a fantastic charity, and it's being ran by 3 amazing people. So definitely come out and support us. We're trying to raise, I think, more than 1,000, less than 2,000, somewhere in there. And every dollar goes to some pretty crucial supports. We'll talk more about that soon. You can see more information going up next week on our social media. So join our Discord and other platforms. Mwah. All right. With that, anybody have any last minute things, or should we hop right into Wild Beyond the Witchlight?
I'm good.
All right. So
Hello.
it's been 2 weeks. I'm going to give a quick recap. Last time on Wild Beyond the Witchlight, the characters managed to make it to Loomlurch, a giant fallen log that had been transformed into the home of Granny Nightshade, a horrible hag that has at least one of your lost items. While there, you encountered a goblin market that had been set up near its southern end, as well as learned that there were patches of redcaps growing in a northeastern garden, and that Granny Nightshade would accept guests. Heading inside, you made your way to a goblin boss named Chucklehead, who had the head of a giant candied apple, and asked to go meet with Granny Nightshade. Before he brought you actually inside of the building, however, you stumbled across a strange tent just outside of the circle of the goblin market. Inside, you met a strange creature who referred to herself as Razili, a red hag, a type of creature known for having a very negative relationship with other hags, and generally it seems opposed to covens, made a bargain with Nico in return for the destruction, or at least the taking, I believe the wording was taking Skabatha out of play. You would be reunited with your brother, who has been missing for quite a while. You accepted the pact, and in a Faustian puff of smoke, the tent vanished, leaving you outside with nothing but a chain coffee franchise to guide your way. You were led inside, and as you were set down to wait for Chucklehead to return after leaving a note under Granny Nightshade's door announcing your presence, he left the room, and very quickly after, you kind of like searched it, found a big box, and Isaac's curiosity got the better of him, and he opened it and was attacked by something inside, which is actually where we're going to begin our game right now. So what I'd really like is if everybody could do me a favor and roll me initiative, please.
Okay, as we're rolling initiative, I have a question.
Yes, I have an answer.
An important question because I am a butterfly.
Yes.
Does that butterfly get any, like, attacks? Like a lick attack? Like licking the salt off your dead skull?
You want a lick
an
attack?
Yes.
Wow.
Something. Something.
I'll allow you to attempt it.
Okay.
I'll allow you to attempt it.
Amazing.
It'll probably be acid if you do it. They say that if you're to use the bat stats and then
this sucks.
to remove your bite, but I'll allow a butterfly lick because maybe you'll just sting like a bee.
Nice. But they do. They lick the dead skulls and stuff like that.
Blip.
And
It's true.
I just lost my dice. So one moment.
Bye.
It's gone forever. +2 to Dex.
All right.
Huzzah.
I really need like a backsplash for my gaming area.
I still got a 7.
Oh no.
Okay.
You need
better
one of those
than me,
little
baby.
kid like play saucers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Got my dice. Let's do this. Okay. So, heading down the initiative, let's go ahead and do this right now. I have Sassy coming in on at first with a 19, followed by... do I have everybody in there? Christa, do I have yours in the chat?
No, sorry, I didn't type.
That's okay.
Oh god. Type.
What'd you get?
16.
Okay, cool. Good, I'm glad I asked. Okay. Sassy, Isaac, followed by Win, followed by me, followed by Luthienne, followed by Nico. Okay, so without further ado, let's begin Wild Beyond the Witchlight. As you look down into this box, there's coils of smoke rolling up into your vision. You spring one of the locks, expecting that you'll be able to open it without setting off the music box that this thing has built into it. And as you pop the lid, you only have a second to react as small slitted yellow eyes look up at you, and I think that's a surprise round from me. So,
Can I get one thing in? Can I
Yes.
get a oops?
yes, you may get an oops. All right, so I am going to... I'm going to bite you.
Fair.
Okay, I have a 17 to hit you.
That will hit.
Okay. All right, so... Oh, that could have been way better. Okay, all right, so you are going to look inside these tiny... Well, actually, tiny is kind of a misnomer. Larger than a cat, yellow eyes are going to blink up at you, and you're going to hear this... Wrong choice. You will hear... if you speak Draconic, you will understand that.
I might.
Do, double check.
No, I don't. I speak Sylvan,
Does,
not
does anybody speak Draconic? Oh, wow, okay. Let me double check.
We're going to
What?
the Feywilds.
You're in the Feywild. I'm going to say Sylvan. I'm going to say it's Sylvan then. How's that?
Okay,
I
cool,
speak
sweet.
Sylvan.
I
All right,
speak
so-
I do
Sylvan.
too. Then
I took all the artsy ones.
So it's like, wrong
Little
choice.
Celestial, I love it. Yeah.
Sylvan's Italian.
Yeah, Sylvan's Italian. Didn't you know?
Dragon.
I did not.
I love this.
All right. Wrong choice. And it's going to lash out. Its tiny maw is going to surge out and bite you on the side of the hand. It is going to deal you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of piercing damage and 6 points of poison damage.
Ugh.
As you see this small green dragon wormling swivels out of the box, flapping its wings in menace. Of course, mind you, this thing is about the size of one of you. It's the size of, like, I'm gonna say, like, a winged Great Dane. So, like, it's not, like, super intimidating, but also it is a freaking dragon. So,
It's
with
not a
that,
Jack in the Box.
it is not a Jack in the Box. It's going to
size.
snarl at you.
It's a drag in the box.
Oh, sorry.
You will rue the day you woke Cradlefall. Sassy, it's your turn.
Oh.
Yes, thank you. Okay, sorry. Okay, Sassy is gonna look at this dragon and I would like to chromatic orb him, please.
Sounds good. All right, go ahead.
Sorry, I just
Hit me with your best shot.
I will try. Fire, I can choose what I want to do. So I am going to choose to do, if I hit. Does a 9 hit?
No.
Okay.
Do you want to use your inspiration?
I would like to use my inspiration. I rolled a
I'll
2.
allow it. Do it.
I rolled a 2. There we go. That's a 22 hit.
Yes.
Cool. I would like to choose to do. I would like to do some cold damage at this mother.
All right, that sounds great. Go ahead and hit me with your best shot.
I will. Did with 3d8 cold damage.
Oh, actually, I don't like that at all. Don't do that. I think you should try to hit me with poison damage. I'm just gonna put that out there. Try
No. I decided on cold, not knowing anything about dragons, like literally. 17 points of cold damage to him.
Ooh, I do not like that at all. All right. How does this go? Describe it to me.
So, from Sassy's hand, I'm trying to use a diamond. Okay, cool. Oh wait, no, does Sassy use a focus? I forget how
It's a focus.
Yeah. So Sassy will concentrate and pull out her watch, and from it you're gonna see this like kind of glowing blue, like ice blue ball start to like glow in the center as the dials start spinning faster, and then all of a sudden it's gonna go and just shoot out this ball of like snowflakes and ice at this dragon.
It flies forward, slamming into the side of its reptilian scales. Wow, oh, that really hurt. Isaac.
Panicky, kind of backing away.
Get back here, you big pussy.
Really? That's where you went? I'm going to draw my longsword and make a swing-a-do.
Okay.
And, ooh, a 19. Plus 5. 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Huzzah! I am two-handing this, so it's a D10. Does this count as sneak attack? Am I?
It does not. You're not within
I'm
five feet of an ally. Well, an
Right.
ally is not within 5 feet of him.
Yeah,
But
and
the
unless you
butterfly
have
isn't nearby.
What'd you say?
I said the butterfly isn't nearby. No.
The butterfly can.
Sarah's head.
How large is Sarcyra's head? Very large.
This is
Does
true.
it count as being within
Sarcyra's
5
head does not count as being within 5 feet. Yeah, no. From now on, Sarcyra's head is within 5 feet of everyone.
Everything.
no, that's-
Everything in the room. It's actually a disadvantage because you keep going. Whoa! Jeez.
Well, that's a 1, so he's gonna do 6 damage, but I am going to use my bonus action to use that damage to kind of twist his wing a little bit, and make an opening for Win.
I'd rather
And
you
give
not.
Win advantage. Have fun with advantage, Christine. Because I can do that with a bonus action now.
Is that
Okay.
disadvantage on the first attack?
I
Or all attacks?
You know, I don't know what the wording is. Let me look up.
Hmm.
I am a rogue. And I am
Mastermind.
a mastermind. And help as a bonus action. So it's the help action.
Okay. Ooh, that's a
So what does that count as?
that's a great question in purposes of this.
You can lend aid to another creature and complete a task when you advantage on the
Is it
next
part
ability
of-
check. So
Okay.
it's just the first one.
Wait, is that ability check or attack?
It counts as attack. Yeah.
does it count?
It counts. Yes.
Grant an ally advantage is the rough classification
Yeah,
help. So
aid a friendly creature in attacking a creature within 5 feet of you. Your allies if your
Alright.
ally attacks the target before your next turn, the first attack roll is made with advantage. Yes.
all right, so Win, you have advantage on this first attack. What do? It snarls. You are going to slash it with your longsword. Isaac, it's going to, and you're going to pivot through its wing. It's, ow, son of a bitch! Ow, ow, ow! It's very bloodied at this point.
What's your language, young man?
Win, what do you do?
That was draconic.
Yeah, that was. You don't want to. I can't translate that on Twitch. I don't want to get canceled by this dragon. So, Win, what would you like to do?
All right. I'm actually going to go.
Yes.
Tried to start like 3 times there. All right. Well, the great thing is that with martial arts, the first attack with a monk weapon then triggers an unarmed attack. So the good attack goes first. Well, that's good because the die I was originally going to use just did a 5. The other one was a little better. What do I add to this? Okay, so that ends up being a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, that is 7 damage for that one.
Oof.
So I'm going to whip out my Kama and hit him with that. And then follow it up with like a kick to the face.
Okay, following it up with a kick to the face. And as you do, every footfall you take as you are approaching is going ding, 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 ding. And it's going to go dong as you kick him to the face.
For 15, I hit, so 15 to hit.
Miss.
Miss? Okay.
So it's going, you're just going to go doo. And just kind of like someone just kind of like brushed a key, didn't quite strike it.
That's fair. And then I'm gonna back up to, basically to the far side of them, just in case this dude has, like, a cone breath thing. So I'm gonna present, like, the widest range of targets possible, so that...
Okay,
hopefully.
so
Which
looking,
does not provoke.
True. All right, so looking around the area, what it is going to do, so you jump toward the north side of the room. He is going to just kind of pivot inside of Isaac's range, flap his wings a couple of times, and go, you all suck! Suck on this! And is going to actually do exactly that. And that is going to be able to hit... Ooh, actually, I'm looking at the map here. I don't think it's actually going to hit anybody but Isaac. I don't think that he has enough of a breath. Nope. Nico's big, but she's not that big. Isaac, he's going to try to, like, hit you in a cloud of poisonous gas that... can you make me a dex save? Oh, pardon me. A constitution save.
Ugh. Less good.
What'd you get?
Not one.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Isaac, how many hit points do you have?
23.
Total?
Ooh.
Well, my total is 35, but I have 23
Okay.
left.
Cool. He is going to expel a noxious gas directly in your face. You're gonna try to I got him or something like that, and you're gonna go down.
How much
you
damage
took
am I taking?
42, but you are not dead, so this is good.
Holy crap.
Luthienne, it is your turn. What do you do?
Okay. Oh my gosh.
You are a butterfly.
That's awful. Yes, I am a butterfly. Okay. All right. You said it first. So she's going to try to land on him and like lick attack.
Okay.
Probably on his neck-ish area. She doesn't want like the head to be able to reel back.
Okay,
Not
sure.
in a weird way.
Oh no,
But she
I
doesn't want the head to be able to reel back and like hit her. So.
that sounds good. So go ahead and
Take your chances with the
roll
tail.
me a d20, and this is probably not going to do much damage, but it will be distracting as hell.
Heck yeah. Yeah. I rolled an 18. What would I
Okay.
add?
So Nico, this butterfly
Amazing.
goes and just starts like licking the dragon like around its neck and ears. It's like, stop it, that tickles, stop it, no, stop it, ah, I don't like it at all. So as you're distracting this thing, Nico, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay, that sounds good. Make me an attack roll with advantage.
Ooh. I was literally
Nice.
just picking up both of my d20s to decide which one to use, but I
Why
guess
so
I'll
choose?
use both.
Why not both?
Ooh, okay. That's going to be 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Woo! And that's 1d10. I make too many pretty click-clacks. It's hard to decide which one to roll, y'all. Well, that's only gonna be 6 damage.
6 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, you are going to strike this dragon in the center of the chest with a firebolt, and it's going. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It starts like blinking red and black. You know, like it's like definitely like final boss, blinky healthy. Sassy, top of the initiative. We are back on your turn. The dragon looks at you with like abject fear. Raises
Does
its
it do
tiny.
like a?
It's gonna raise its tiny claws, and try to also kind of bat the butterfly off with one of its wings, but it doesn't have a wing attack yet. It's too small. It's more like a wing annoyance.
Okay, Sassy's gonna
Marcy.
Yeah, Sassy's gonna be like, all right, we'll stop if you stop. I'm gonna go do a medicine check on my friend right in front of you. If you attack me or attempt to attack me, I will end you. And Sassy's just gonna like hold in her hand a little bit of like a little icy energy from like the Ray of Frost cantrip. Basically, she's gonna kind of create some more frost in her hand. Yeah, and then she's gonna go over to Isaac and do a medicine check on him.
All right. So as Isaac, can you make me a death save after Sassy's roll, depending on what this goes? So be prepared. Sassy, give me that roll.
Perfect. Okay. All right. That is going to be That's gonna be a 19.
Okay. You know what I'm gonna say? That's gonna stabilize you, Isaac. So you are. Don't worry about that death save. You know what? Roll the death save anyway. If you get a nat 20, you're up. No. Okay. All right. So you are going to put some. You're gonna basically like. How do you do this? Do you like bilge his lungs out? Like CPR, like chest compressions, like
'cause
Dr.
I
Mike
guess,
says.
like he basically got like gassed.
He got gassed by the dragon.
Yeah, so I think Sassy's gonna kind of go up and do like try and do like compressions almost to like try and like push the gas back out and just like, come on, Isaac. And she'll give him a bit of CPR, try and like
Are you giving him mouth to mouth?
or salt? Yes, mouth to mouth
Okay.
to try and suck out the gas.
You may make charisma and medicine as your roll.
Oh.
Do I wake up on a nat 20?
Yeah,
Oh,
you wake up
boy.
on a nat 19 or a nat 20.
Yes.
Because Hayden's here, you can wake up on a nat 19.
There you go.
So you want me to roll that again?
I want you to roll it again to see how good this is. Yeah.
Okay.
because it's ridiculous.
So I can use it with charisma instead.
You can use it
Even
with-
better.
Wake up, Isaac.
That's not gonna be a nat 19, unfortunately, but that will be a 18.
Okay, does Sassy use lipstick? Because I would like to remind you that Isaac is made of white fur.
Oh right, yeah. Sassy's wearing a bit of lipstick, yeah. Purple lipstick.
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna have like some splaining to do, but
I feel like he goes, we have to stop meeting like this.
yeah, oh, that sound.
Because he saved you last time.
You're gonna have some interesting dreams. All right, Win, what are you doing? So as you are watching Isaac get chest compressions, and just try to get woken up by the kiss of a fair maiden, or Sassy, whatever's available.
Alright, well, Isaac doesn't really wake up to that, though, right?
No.
Alright, well. Boop.
Are we cool? Are we cool?
Well, I mean, if you don't go around attacking us no more.
I'm a guard, Drake. That's what we do.
So?
Are you here to kill her?
Not necessarily.
Potentially.
If you... I'm very valuable. Don't kill me. I have information.
Well, I mean, if you stop attacking us, we won't attack you.
That's all I have to do.
Yeah? Don't hurt us, we don't hurt you. We only did it because you, like, chomped Isaac to begin with.
Well, if that's all you want, I can do that.
Yeah. What information? Start talking.
That wasn't part of the deal.
Or I'll be more annoying.
Ah!
Isaac gains
Make me an
9
intimidation
points
roll, Luthienne.
As
Oh god, okay.
Wing reaches out and boops him on the nose.
Okay, how many health?
9.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
That's
So,
another 18. Oh, hold on. That's a unnatural 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yes.
If you... Fine, just stop licking me. If you're after Granny Nightshade,
She'll flutter over.
if she's still in her room and you want to go inside, there's no way you can get inside of her house except for speaking a magic word.
Well, what's the magic word? Is it please?
What? No, that's stupid.
Well, everybody says
Also-
that's the magic word.
We're in her house.
I mean, 3 is the magic number.
Rumble clump.
What?
The word is rumble clump.
Could I insight him, please?
Yes, you may.
Rumble clump?
The hell is a rumble clump?
It's a nonsense word.
Actually, what is a rumble clump? Let's find out.
I don't know, but 30-20 on that insight.
something. Ooh.
He is telling the truth.
Cool.
Rumble clump. Is it actually? It is. Doesn't appear like Google pulls anything up. So.
Well, if Google doesn't know.
If Google doesn't know, then I don't know. That's generally the way that it works in 2022. If anybody knows what a rumble clump is, leave it in the comments
Rumble clump.
or in the chat.
Rumble clump. It's a nonsense word.
Oh. Okay.
But
It'll
what
be-
do you mean, her house? We're in the house.
Oh.
You're not in the house. You're in the house. You're in Loomlurch. You're not in her house. Her house is inside of there. Last door. Well, all the way at the end of Loomlurch up the stairs.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
It's a small house, like for dolls.
Oh.
She lives inside of there.
So, she's really tiny then?
She can be. She's flexible.
Okay.
Like
Though
a tall.
I am remembering hearing something about that she did like dolls, so I guess that makes
She loves them.
sense.
So much
Alright,
that she
well,
wants
shall
to
we
be
try and
one?
catch up with
She's part
she's
toy.
got
What's
that
his
key.
name?
Yeah. Got a
and
little wind-up key.
maybe catch her before she wakes up?
Maybe.
Well, I'd go quick then, because it sure seemed like you were about to ask Stupid Head to go and wake her.
Yeah, that was probably a bad idea. Also,
Alright.
I remember hearing something about hags that they have magical abilities to.
I'm going back in my box.
He pulls the lid shut with. Looks out, glares at you again.
I'm gonna glare back. My little beady
Glare.
eyes. Actually, I don't think I can glare at all.
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
Like you can glare even more because you've got because butterfly have segmented eyes, right? Like they've got
Glare so many times.
it's prismatic glare.
Well, I suppose we should be sneaky.
Yes.
So Sassy, you were saying something.
Oh yes, I was saying. I remember hags have the magical capabilities to shift the planes. So we should be maybe, if we can get the jump on her, we can try and tie her up.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
I think I'm momentarily a genius, but I could temporarily. This could be a temporary thing. I have the bag of holding.
Okay.
If she's tiny, what I understand about these things is that there's only about 10-ish minutes of air. So if we could get her in there when she's small and sleeping, we could just suffocate her to death.
Well, I didn't expect that from you. That's a little brutal.
Yeah. Wow.
That's a
So
little
we-
brutal.
I have to
Tie
take
her
her
up.
out and get your thing back. I literally just
I mean,
signed a
that's fair.
contract in blood. I kind of have to do something.
Yeah, we need
That's
to
fair.
find your stuff. Hey, not Sassy's gonna go over to the box and knock on the top of it.
What?
Do you know where she keeps all of her stuff? Would it be in the house, I'm guessing, or does she have a special room?
It would probably be in the house.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, there's stuff everywhere. There's literally stuff everywhere.
Magical items that she would take from people.
Probably in the house, but honestly, pretty much everywhere too.
We might need her to talk to us though, because we might need to know if she turned it into something like yours.
Yeah, like my pipe. Sass will pull out the pipe and blow a drake that looks like the dragon there.
He's showing off.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Well, I mean, if we deal with her, we could potentially just touch everything.
It's true.
It's true. I
I
am
mean,
very
we could
small
have-
right now.
If we're able to tie her up, we could try and extract the information.
Alright.
Get her to talk.
We should probably go and decide once we've
Yeah.
knocked her out.
Yeah.
Wynn's gonna take a step towards the door at that point and go like, ding! And we're like,
Ding.
That's
That's a
gonna be a
little noisy.
problem.
Too noisy.
I'm gonna make an acrobatics check, please.
All right, you may.
That's a 19 plus 6. So 25
Okay.
to walk on my hands.
All right. I'll let you walk on your hands like it's rough terrain, so you'll be able to do regular movement halved. But I believe you also have
Alright, so
fast
25
movement.
feet.
Is your normal movement 50 feet per round?
Uh-huh.
Holy crap! You can
'Cause
walk on
I'm
your hands as
mobile
fast
and
as a
a monk.
halfling can walk.
Oh my god.
See, mobile adds 10 feet, and as a 4th level monk, I get 10 feet of extra movement. Next level, I got 15 feet of extra movement.
It's
On
ridiculous.
top of it?
No, it just ends up
No,
to add
okay.
5, so it'll be 55 feet.
Okay,
instead.
okay. I was like 65 is really
Wind's
I
gonna just
wish
run
they added on
circles
top of
around
each
us.
Oh my god. Cumulative.
I'm gonna turn her into a hedgehog eventually. It's gonna be great.
She's gonna
already
suddenly
wearing
get an
blue.
obsession with rings.
Oh my god, I actually dropped some rings the other day, like little scale mail rings, and I was like, oh my god, I feel like Sonic.
Oy.
It was amazing.
All right. So, what do you folks do?
I guess Luthiene's
Let's-
gonna flutter over to the door.
I would like to say Isaac has not gotten up.
Okay, I just
laying
laid on the
there.
Oh,
ground.
that's true.
In silence.
I can't do
I
anything. I
will-
can lick you.
No, he's
I'm
been
being-
healed. He's fine.
Oh, okay.
He's not moving.
I'm gonna
Just
go
laying
over to
there.
Isaac and offer him a hand.
It's a
No.
big
Come
hand.
on.
It's
Come
gonna
on.
be very chocolatey hand,
Oh.
too.
I don't care.
died enough times on this trip. I don't want to do it again. I'm just gonna stay here.
No,
Oh,
no,
come
you're
on,
getting
Isaac.
up.
That's not the spirit.
We need
No.
you.
Come on.
Did you see how you lifted up the wing so wind could get?
Don't leave me to die
Did
by
you-
myself, Isaac.
Did you see how you were revived every time? By these
We need
people
you,
who barely knew
Isaac.
you a
We
few
need
days
you.
ago?
Don't try to pull a full found family trope on me. I've
Oh,
read
no,
the stories. I don't need to be pulled into this.
I just
Luthienne's
need
gonna
your
flutter
help.
over and land on his little forehead and do a little malem. Come help us.
She's being cute.
Look at the butterfly in the hat,
Never gonna
Isaac.
happen again. It's your one chance.
Come on.
Listen to the hat, butterfly.
He'll sit up and glare at all of them.
Wind
Nico's gonna
will-
give him kind of
will
a
grin
slightly
back
saucy
upside
wink.
down.
Yeah, you're at like similar height of him sitting up, of you being upside down too.
Yeah.
Fine.
Come on.
I'll take Nico's hand.
I don't like you being taller than me.
You know, Juan, start off towards the. You also have chocolate all over your hand now.
She's like,
Oh,
there's-
that's right. Luthienne's gonna lift off now.
she's fully
Hi,
just like
Christa.
licking the chocolate off her fingers. She's like,
Oh.
whatever.
It's actually pretty good. It's like 80%.
Ooh, nice.
Slightly milk,
that's
like a
good.
little bit of cream, but otherwise good. All right. Who's opening the door to the north?
Wind will reach up with one hand to balance and try and open it.
I can't open anything, so
Sassy would probably make a perception check at the door, but if Wynn's just gonna go for it.
Yeah. Nobody said anything to dissuade her, so she's just doing it. And I think she kind of does the walk, kind of like the contortionist with the legs over the head a bit.
Sassy's
You
gonna
open the
put
door
a
with the
hand
feet.
on Wynn to stabilize her while she's reaching for the door.
I'm good.
Just in case.
The door opens in front of you.
That's
On the other-
sweet of you, Sassy.
Let's see. And, all right. Flickering lanterns illuminate a cluttered workshop, filled with soft, ambient music produced by bells and chimes. Parts of toys are heaped on the tables, leering doll heads, half-built rocking horses, unpainted wooden balls, and stuffed limbs of soft toys. A stove at the back of the room holds a saucepan of smelting metal. 3 doors exit the workshop, and 2 storefront windows overlook the market outside. These windows were closed when you were in here before, or when you were outside, like kind of just like at the Goblin Market. But yeah,
The only doors we can see from here is there's one on the west wall,
Yeah.
and one
Yeah.
at the north.
and one at the north, and then there are 2 doors that are basically just like market stalls, like they just open outwards, like it's built into the side of the building,
okay.
kind of
Oh, okay.
like a pickup window at a drive-through type of
Got
thing.
it, got
Okay,
it, got it.
cool.
Cool.
And those were closed earlier when because they open a little later in the day.
So those are currently closed.
Those
Right
are
now.
currently, actually, they're just starting to open right now. As you see that, as you enter quietly, 3 young children are gathered around a wooden work table. One of them turns and goes to try to open one of the doors. And as they do, the eldest one there, a drow boy, is prancing on the tabletop with a bar of soap in one hand, while a halfling girl and a human girl that's trying to open one of the windows are giggling at his audacity. He's very audacious.
Do they say anything when we walk in?
So I've got the key, and I made a heroic effort to sneak, and I'll do it again, and I'll go get some milk.
And his eyes go wide as you enter the room. Oh crap. He juts his hands behind his back.
As you were.
Ma'am? And he'll hop off and start getting back to work. Now, there's all sorts of things displayed on the workshop window. Like, as you're looking through this room, you see sets of nesting dolls where each doll looks more frightened than the next larger one, a stuffed lion with needles for teeth and real bloodstains around its jaws, a toy windmill with a crank on one side that probably turns the mills and the millstone, a set of playing cards depicting weeping children is spread out for customers to see, 4 finger puppets depicting an arguing family are on little sticks, a 1-foot-tall wooden guillotine, which could probably be used like with like a cigar humidor for great effect, or never mind. A great breakup material, we'll put it that way. A tiny wooden box containing 8 sticks of black chalk. So things like that are just kind of like gently positioned around, and the children are just going to kind of like nod to you like deferentially and kind of like fade into the background as much as they can.
What makes that guillotine? Doll-sized?
Yeah, it's a foot tall, so you can definitely
I was
kill a
thinking the
doll
same
with
thing.
that.
Definitely thinking the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look over at Luthienne.
So,
You could pick it up. I can't pick up anything.
I'm gonna sleight of hand the guillotine.
Okay, go ahead. Versus these kids are only vaguely paying attention, so give me a sleight of hand. It's a foot-tall guillotine, so you're basically just going to hide it behind your back.
Nat 20.
Are you
plus
kidding?
10.
Okay.
30.
You know what? It's going to fit
He's
inside.
tall, though, so
It's going to fit inside of your robe, like inside of your outfit.
nice.
So yeah, you are going to pocket and hide the guillotine. One of the kids is going to kind of look back and be like, "Sorry, he wasn't trying to make a scene. He was just having fun."
That's okay. I said as you were.
you're fine. You guys working for the old hag?
Don't bog me none.
Yeah, we work for her.
By choice?
They give you a fearful look that explains their predicament quickly.
That's what I
What?
thought.
What were the other things you said were here? Chalk.
Chalk nesting dolls, a stuffed lion with needles for teeth, toy windmill, playing cards, finger puppets, and that's what you can see for sure.
Can I grab the deck of cards and maybe do a couple flips with them?
Yeah,
And,
give
like, some
me a
cool
sleight of hand roll.
cuts?
Nice.
Come on. Not into the dice bag. 12.
Okay, so you do some like fairly like rudimentary but like cute little card shuffles and tricks.
Yeah.
You manage to do like a quick hand bridge and like
Do the where it hides behind your palm and
don't reveal
it
how
out
it
again.
actually works.
oh no.
You're gonna get censored by the Magician's Bureau.
Yeah. They can come for me. Yeah, I'll do a couple little things like that and
Oh, that's pretty
you
cool.
know, pull one out from behind one of their ears and
Oh, that's really cool. As you go to pull one of them out from behind one of their ears, you are going to be suddenly distracted as you hear ka-dunk, dunk, dunk, as a ball bounces out of a corner directly at your face.
No.
Give me a deck save.
Plus 21.
21's fine. You're easily able to dodge the ball that goes ka-dunk, 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 and flies past your face. There's no one in that corner.
Can I gambit throw a card?
Yeah, you may. Give me a dex attack, please.
Dex attack. It's a 19, 21.
Oh God.
Nice.
Okay. You know what? Because you can't wait. You have nothing that helps with seeing invisible things, right?
I can smell well, I think.
Okay.
Would my true sight still be active at this point, or nah?
It was for 24 hours, and
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know how long it's been at
We
this
did
point, honestly.
sleep.
I'm gonna say
We did have a long rest at some point.
yeah. It was until the next long rest, I think, is what we determined.
Yeah,
right?
I'm like, it should be gone by this point. I'm like, I couldn't remember. I can't keep track of fucking D&D time, man.
D&D time is ridiculous. I'm gonna say that it is gone, but give me 1 sec just to check one minor ruling, because I don't think that actually matters for this. Okay. Yeah, okay. So that is... Okay, go ahead, and you're going to deal 1 point of slashing damage to a creature who goes... Wow! Inside of the shadowy corner. Anybody with a perception, passive perception of 16? Wynn, I think you have a 17? Okay. Isaac, you are going to hit something. You're going to see this kind of... you and Wynn are both going to notice this strangely shaped purple little man with like a bald head, jagged ears, and like just this awful kind of wrinkly face and this huge underbite.
I'll lean down to one of the kids. Who's that?
They just kind of stick around here and do bad stuff. Yeah, they're boggles.
Huh.
Reminder, you were told
Kind of funny.
You were told to retrieve boggle oil by squirt the oil can.
You just squeeze them.
my god. Right.
They are ugly.
Oh,
And Win kind of launch yourself at it and try and catch it.
You can try, yeah.
Alright. What do I roll for that?
You can. You're just gonna launch yourself at it. I guess you want to roll initiative then. Are you just trying to grab it?
Just trying to grab it.
Okay, then make me an attack roll, or make me an athletics check. We'll say that.
As a quick sidebar, I just realized all of those cards are now covered in chocolate.
Yep.
That makes them easier to mark.
Yeah, exactly.
19.
19 for athletics. Damn, I have an 8. Oh wait. Do me a favor, reroll.
I would like to use my restore balance.
Well, no, it's because we true tied, and I wanted to see who won.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought you were giving your disadvantage.
No, I rolled a 19 as well, so I was like, no, we're gonna
Okay.
We're gonna figure this out.
18.
18. All right, so you are going to lurch forward and grab onto this little creature that's about the size of like, you know, like kind of like about the size of Gizmo from like the Gremlins movies. You're gonna grab on him and you go as he kind of slips out of your hand and fires up into the air like he's a greased up little monster.
oh.
Alright, can I try and catch him when it comes back down?
Okay, at this point, you are going to hear from the corners of the room, and I think it's initiative time.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Well, so much for the plan you guys had.
Yeah, I was gonna say we did not do well for that.
Nope.
Well,
Although, hear me out. I might have a plan if we get these things.
Oh, I have a plan for this. I think it might be a
Oh,
quick
okay.
and initiative or thing if my plan is what I'm thinking.
Okay. So got Sassy, Win, Luthienne, Boggle 1, Nico and Isaac at the same time. B2 and B3. All right, with that, there is the boggle flies into the air and snarls, and 2 other boggles are going to kind of look at you angrily from the corners of the room and appear. And with that, Sassy, what do? These things begin to snarl angrily at you.
Sleep.
Okay.
24 hit points worth.
Okay, where are you aiming? So the boggles are coming from, let's see, it's a large room. They are coming, actually, you know what? They're all kind of at the end of the room, coming from, near the set of boxes that Win is near.
Okay, so it's a 20-foot radius, so I'm just gonna center it kind of around the kind of the middle point of all of them, and it should.
Okay, and there's no save. Is there a save for this, or it just affects that many people?
It just affects starting at the lowest hit points.
Okay. All right, so if you are doing it at the center, there is going to be and one of them is just going to fall face forward. Like the one that was emerging from the shadows to jump on Win and Nico, is just going to just go doof and collapse. So that takes out number 2. That's great. All right, so Sassy, that is your turn. Are you doing anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to then do use a cantrip as a bonus action.
Okay.
To do quick cast, and I'm going to use my light. Are any of them within 5 feet of each other? No.
They're not. They are not. They are about 20 feet away from each other.
Okay, that's fine. I was gonna use lightning caster, but that won't do much good for me. So then I would. Sorry, we haven't had.
It's okay. This module's not very combat heavy, so it's a little hard to get used to it.
Yeah. Do I want to spend another to twin spell it? No, it's fine. I would like to cast. I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay. On the one that Win is tossing, or the one that is kind of emerging from the back, kind of coming up toward Nico?
I'll do the one that is coming up behind Nico, because I don't know necessarily
sounds
if
good. Go ahead
the fire
and,
will light the oil, so I don't want to do that around Win.
It's good that they actually state that in here, that I know, so I know what it does. But go ahead.
Okay, does a 19 hit?
A 19 absolutely hits. Roll me damage.
Sweet.
Okay, so I'm through a door.
Ooh, that's really nice. These new dice like me a lot. I got an 8. So that's gonna be 8 fire points to Mr. Boggle.
Okay, 8 fire points. Okay. You are going to launch a firebolt out. This thing's going to emerge from the shadows. Bits of oil slick sticking to it as it kind of goes, and as you strike it directly in the chest. It's going to leer at you. Win, it is your turn. This thing is coming down. It looks like it's going to bop you in the nose as it lands.
Is there a bucket nearby?
I'm going to roll a d20 to see if there's a bucket nearby. There's a bucket nearby.
I want to catch it in the bucket. And can I do like the overturned slam on the floor thing so it like gets trapped?
What
like
you
a
may
spider?
do is you may make me a... Okay. You may do so. I need you to make me an athletics check to do this.
Alright.
But this is going to negate one of its bonuses that it normally has because it has no way of slipping out of the bucket. Because the bucket can, if you can catch water like that, I'm going to say that this is just going to be a quick contested roll, acrobatics versus your athletics. Okay. All right, let's see it. What do you got?
Nat 20.
Well, shit. Okay. Okay, so you were going to go, rah, oof, dunk, And the bucket's gonna start going doof, 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 doof.
I'm gonna sit on it. I caught one. I caught one.
Also,
Anybody
don't
have a
attack
lid?
that one that's sleeping.
Okay. All right. So are you doing anything else with your round, Win?
Looking for a lid while I hold this bucket down.
Okay. So looking for a lid. There is actually a lid for the bucket nearby, within reach.
All
But you
right.
have to use your foot.
I can do that.
Yeah, you can.
Either that or I was going to kind of slide the bucket along the floor, you know, like you do on the wall when you're trying to get paper under it to catch the spider. Yeah. Same thing. That is what I'm attempting to do with a much larger thing than a spider and a bucket.
God damn it, Win.
But it is greasy, so it'll slide easy.
Uh-huh.
So before anybody gets on me later, I'm just going to say this to the people who are running this module before they say that the Boggles should have done this. Read the wording. They cannot, when just accidentally, without knowing what she did, immobilize their best power by taking away vision. Just saying right now.
I'm just that smart.
So you're going to put a lid on it and kind of pin them inside of there. It's going to make a strength check to try to bust out of this with disadvantage against you on its turn.
Like, I'm gonna try and, like, kneel on it as well.
It's not going. I'm not even going to make you roll because that's an 8.
Alright.
So it's going
Now, I'm gonna look around because we had this nifty little thing where I came from called duct tape. Or something similar. Can I put duct tape in Elos, please?
Duct tape exists in Elos. Edagon's there.
Yeah, but it's duct tape, not
It's duct
tape.
tape. It's duct
Yeah.
tape. So there is a roll of tape near you that has like rubber ducks on it.
Excellent. I'm gonna
It
duct
fixes all the
tape that
quacks.
bucket closed.
It says EDT on all the little ducks for Edagon's duct tape.
Edagon's duct tape, EDT, fixes the quacks.
It's the best stuff ever. It solves every problem.
I never thought we'd be merchandising a line of duct tape.
It's yeah. You should hear the commercials for it in his Danny DeVito voice.
It's got a light side and a dark side, just like the Force. Anyway, I started blasting.
All right. So grabbing the duct tape. Yeah, you can duct tape it. You can start duct taping it. All right, Nico, it is your turn. There's one more of these guys that just got fire bolted
Hold on
by
a
Sassy.
second. Hold on a minute. Is it?
No,
Oh,
you missed.
is it?
Oh, I
You
missed
missed
Luthienne. I missed
Luthienne.
Luthienne. I did. I'm sorry. Luthienne. Butterfly Luthienne.
there.
All right,
Yes.
come, my lady. Come, my lady.
Butterfly, sugar, baby. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I want to run interference again.
I've been waiting for that for a while. You're gonna run interference? All right, go ahead.
I could also say I, and your little
Aye.
butterfly.
That's
Your
true.
wonderful butterfly.
Green, black, and blue make up colors in the sky. I'm gonna
Yeah.
point something out. Butterflies
Okay.
are really good at one thing, and that is sipping.
Sip. That's what I mean. That's kind of what
So
I
you can
meant.
distract. These guys are also made of oil.
Oh, can I like sip the oil and then like spit it back somewhere?
Yeah, you can.
Nice. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to land on one that's not in the bucket because I can't get to that guy.
Yeah, so that's totally fine.
Nice. Do I need to make like a sip attack or?
Yeah, make me a sip attack.
Nice.
You can use Dex for that.
Sip attack. Sip attack. That was not as good. 14.
That's a hit.
Nice.
All right, you are going to sip. Let me see what you sip. You're either going to sip sticky or slippery.
Ooh.
He was set on slippery mode.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Yeah, you are going to go. I'll say you can use that as your action, and as your bonus action, you can
on, I
spit
have
some
something.
slippery oil under it, or you can save it for later. Just hold it in your mouth, because this works like grease.
I'll probably hold it in my mouth and just.
Okay, so you have one use of slippery oil.
Nice.
Yep. Also, it's like grease lightning.
I know.
All right, so
Oh, I like it. I was like, it's probably kind of gross. But
it's It is quite gross. Have you ever had a mouthful of like motor oil? It tastes like it smells.
Okay. Cool.
It's like,
Trust me, motor oil is gross.
Yeah, I would imagine.
All right, so you are loaded with boggle oil.
Perfect.
All right, and it is Isaac and Nico's turn. So who's gonna go first?
Isaac.
So I can provide advantage. I'm gonna toss a dagger at the boggle that just got some of its oil taken.
Okay. You may sneak attack because Luthienne is on its head.
Hell yeah. That's a 17
Oh, yeah.
plus 5.
Cool.
So that'll be a D10 and 2D6.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about this thing for much longer.
Well, that was a garbage. I can only roll 1s on D10s apparently. 6, 7 plus 3 is 10 damage. And I will try to kind of do that to the foot so he's pinned temporarily to give Nico advantage.
Okay. So you are doing this to hurt it though, right?
Yes, I'm doing it to hurt it, and
Okay,
yeah, the
roll me a D8.
pinning is just color. A D8.
Yep.
3.
3. You guys are always rolling 3s on this roll. You're gonna. It's going to just sever its foot.
Oh.
It's going to look down, and all of its oil is going to leap out of its severed foot, and it's going to turn into a dehydrated husk like a raisin and fall to the ground dead.
Oh, good. Ooh.
Nico, what would you like to do? There's one boggle in the corner going... like a big black snot bubble is coming out of its nose.
And that's this boy.
That's that boy, yeah.
And this one is Dedither.
It is. The one that Luthienne was drinking is super dead.
Okay. And then we still have this boy here, or is he alive?
He's in a bucket.
Put
Okay.
the sleeping one in the bag of holding.
This is true.
I could. I really could.
You can put them all in the bag
could-
of holding, actually. Then you have boggle oil.
Nope.
That's not a bad idea.
I got boggle oil in a bucket.
Can I make,
They just need to process it.
I guess,
first.
would it be an improvised weapon attack?
No, it's asleep. You literally just go.
Is it just
You're just like, shh, baby sleeping, and just put it.
stay asleep, stay asleep, stay asleep, stay asleep, stay asleep. There's a,
All right, I'm gonna roll to see if it wakes up. I got a 1 in 20 shot at this.
Yeah, Nico, this one can go in too.
Here.
Does it get everything else in there oily?
I don't believe so. I think that the items
no,
stay
it's
separate.
like an ethereal plane kind of thing.
Alright.
All right. Okay. So very quickly, you are going to you're gonna bag your boggles to go.
I'm gonna turn back to the kids and say,
They shouldn't be bothering you anymore.
We want here. Bye.
Exactly.
Wayne's gonna jump back on our hands.
Aw, so cute.
I'm gonna pick up my
up?
chocolate-covered dagger.
They're gonna look out at the goblin market. I'm gonna roll see if anybody noticed what was going on. You know what? The goblins aren't paid enough for this. One of the goblins looks in from outside and is like,
Isaac goes up to it and just grabs the top of the door and goes, shh.
"Make me a persuasion roll." I want to see this. Make me a persuasion roll.
Okay. I think that just set everybody off. I rolled a 1.
And that one.
The second of the night. Unless I have advantage for the brutal killing we just did.
All right. Pardon me one sec.
You didn't see anything. until the
You are
super
going to
break.
hear a. Hey, they're doing something with the boss. Let's get him. And
Oh, no.
a hatchet blade is going to go dunk and embed itself in the side of the wood.
Ooh, close it really fast. Go, 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 go.
All right, they're gonna try to pile in. Should we shut? We'll come. The kids are gonna take off running.
Yeah, I will tell the back door. Watch over the red caps.
The red caps are the other way. They're gonna just run out the door.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
I mean, we can try and buy this door once we go through it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you push into the next room?
Yep.
Well, yeah.
All right.
There's goblins with axes following us.
The door will open, and you enter a room with 10 brightly painted structures resembling little wooden houses that line the walls of the room. Each small house has a 3-foot-high hinged door. 4 of the doors are open, and the other 6 are closed. A narrow staircase ascends the circular wall. Near the foot of the stairs is a painted wooden box 3 feet on a side. A crank protrudes from one side of it, causing it to resemble an oversized jack-in-the-box. This is another one of the jack-in-the-boxes, just like the one that that cradle fall thing came out of a minute ago. As you take a glance around the room, okay, you are going to hear. Okay. Oh God, I gotta re-roll as soon as the door opened though, because of the thing. Hold on one second.
Oh no.
Okay. God damn. You are going to hear a slight clang, clang, clang inside of one of these little houses, and then just click, 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 kind of powering down noises, like a wind-up toy that isn't completely wound up. I rolled so many rolls for these guys to notice you, and I got so many ones. They literally are like, they're asleep and they're awaiting like if they hear combat, but your combat was so fast that they didn't notice. I tried, folks. I really tried.
I think at that, Sass is gonna be like, and then just point towards the doors like, okay, we're gonna be quiet, let's keep going, and just go to the next room.
And we'll try and cross the room stealthily
I think
on our hands.
Sassy's gonna like try and sneak in front of Wynn to like put her ear to the door before we go through the next room and just see if she can hear anything.
Okay.
I like that you guys are learning to circumvent me.
Yeah.
I just keep, if it goes silent, I just say what I'm gonna do and I'm gonna do it.
Yep.
Okay.
Sassy's like,
I don't
gonna wait
for
and just,
any
like,
of you
quickly
minds of reason.
run. So
Make me a perception roll.
perception, cool. Okay, guys, I rolled a 4. That's gonna be an 8. Sassy hears nothing.
That's legit.
You hear nothing on the other side. Just the sound of wind.
Sassy's gonna like slowly open the door.
All right. As you open the door, you are met with a long hallway. Moths cluster around a lantern that hangs from the ceiling in the middle of this hallway, casting flitting shadows on the walls. The hall contains 3 sliding doors along these walls and a heavy hinge door at the opposite end.
Hinge doors and like just like a regular.
Just a regular door, yeah. So
Okay,
sliding
okay.
doors. So 1 sliding door on your left, 2 on your right, and then just a regular door directly in front of you.
Okay. Sassy's gonna put her ear to like, let's say, the west side door, sliding door. Can
Okay.
hear something?
You give me a perception roll.
Okay. That is much better. That's gonna be a 21.
21. Okay. All right. 21. You hear. Pardon me 1 second. You hear like the very soft flapping of wings. Like dozens and dozens
My
of
people?
moths. Yeah, you hear the song of her people.
Nice.
And then suddenly, as the rest of you are headed through the room, can I get a stealth roll off of everyone who hasn't stepped into the hallway yet?
What do I do as a butterfly?
You automatically pass.
Yes!
You are a butterfly.
I'm a butterfly.
Not good, folks.
I'll fly like a butterfly.
5.
5?
Oh noes.
Who knows?
But you're a rogue.
Isaac, you have inspiration
I
as
am not
well.
that kind of rogue.
You also do have a... But you do have a point of inspiration.
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
Should I use it here?
I got a
Yeah.
12.
I think you should.
I would recommend it.
Oh,
I would
Oh,
recommend...
there we go. 16.
16? Okay. So,
first official roll with the Dark Tales dice.
okay.
And I've rolled up Dark Tales.
Nice.
So that's
You
26.
sound like Sailor J when you just...
Very nice, very nice.
True.
A little bit, yeah.
You gotta pull back a little.
Just a little. There it goes.
There it is.
Nice, there we go.
Yeah, I've been using that all the night. And it's been
So,
rolling pretty
yes.
well for me.
I just
we'll
remembered
talk
that
about
I
that during the
had
break,
them.
but thanks to our friends at Norse Foundry for giving us some dice. We'll talk about that during our break and tell you how to get some of your own. Okay, so that was 7. All right, so what'd you get on your new roll, Isaac?
16.
16. Okay, and Sassy, what did you get?
Oh, I thought you said I haven't stepped in. You said
Oh, pardon
for
me.
people
Yeah,
that-
you're right. And Luthienne
Yeah.
auto passed. So, okay. So, as you step through, you are going to hear behind you the beat of a drum erupts from the woodwork as 6 small doors of those houses go ka-doing, 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 as the doors spring open. A troop of cask-shaped tin soldiers march into view. The drum, an actual drum waddles behind one of them on stocky legs, striking itself with a pair of tiny armed drumsticks. They are going to march. Their leader is going to kick open the door to the south as you hear the goblins begin to hack their way through the wall. And you will hear, as its internal servos are switching around, and in this tiny voice you'll hear, "Men, today we face our greatest opponent. Those guys. Let's get them, let's get them, let's get them, let's get them." And they're going to start rushing at the goblins. Thinking that they're being invaded by their own goblins.
Hell yes.
Oh my
The door's
God,
gonna go
amazing.
and shut because you guys stealth your way out of there. The drum is the last one out. All right.
Amazing.
Let's get him. Death and glory. Death and glory.
All right, they're going to make their way out there, giving the rest of you at least a minute to head into the hallway and look around. Now, as you are pressed through and listening, Sassy, on the other side of that door, you're just going to hear the fluttering of moths. Wynn is going to push and walk by you. Like, you're not going to even notice that she does, basically. She's so stealthy. But what's everybody else doing? What's up?
I'll check another door.
Sure.
Yeah, I think hearing just
flutter
moths,
forward.
Sassy's gonna like the sliding door very quick and pop her head in.
Perfect. One moment, please. As you open the door in front of you, there is an explosion of moths that out at you. An entire a swarm of moths is released, and in the middle of these tiny room inside you see is full of cupboards. And in the center of the largest one here, next to a large, I guess more of like a china hutch, standing in the middle of the room, is a little girl dressed in a ragged dress with a pig mask. Luthienne, as soon as you step into the room, you are going to get this feedback sound inside of your head, and are going to flash back to the moment that this child, this creature with the pig mask, its face dripping with just a touch of red, took something from you all those years ago. This is Skabatha's agent at the carnival. I believe I showed you all a picture of her before, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Give it back. Give it back! He's
She-
absolutely going to flutter over to her face and just
She-
like...
Okay. She sways back and forth, kind of almost like in a stupor, unmoving and, well, unreactive to you at first, and kind of just flies back and forth. It's at this point that you see that the moths inside of the cupboard have encased her body in silk. And as you flutter, she's going to just sway and... Why have I been disturbed? Why have I been disturbed? She says in a very dry and brittle voice. What does Granny want of me? She says, looking cross-eyed at you, Luthienne.
Give it back to me!
I don't understand. What do I need to fetch for you?
You took my sense of direction and everything. Everything has just been so awful since then. Everything's been lost and... I need it back.
I don't have it. Granny Nightshade has it.
Then what did she do with it? Where is it?
It's in her house. She sent you to get it back for her?
Yes. She's misplaced it.
Make me a deception check, please.
Okay. Do I use it? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You
You have no disadvantage or advantage for being a butterfly.
I'm so pretty as a butterfly. I rolled a 17, so that's a 19.
Okay, let me just do a quick insight check. Seems strange, but okay.
Sounds legit.
Fine. I can take you. She wanted you brought to it,
Yes.
and she's okay with this.
Yes.
Understood. Follow me.
She's gonna perch on the head. Facing forward.
And so yeah, she will she'll wander forward and step into the hallway where Isaac, you were listening around at the other doors.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really seem like there's much else here.
Okay. I'll duck my head in if it doesn't seem like there's much.
So it's just a bunch of crap. If you want to investigate to see if you find anything in there, go ahead.
I'll do a quick one.
You might find something cool.
I'll say Sassy will take a look in the cupboards in this room too.
Sure, make me an investigation check, both of you.
Investigation is... Oh, that one's not so bad. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Yeah, absolutely. So looking around, you're going to find actually two things. You are going to find, inside of one of the rooms, spectacles. Well, spectacle frames anyway. They don't have any glass in them, but they're in the shape of butterflies. Like butterfly wings. But they could probably be fitted with, like, some glass pretty easily. They're pretty rad. And Isaac, you're also going to find a gold pendant shaped like a leprechaun with his fists up. You know, he's going to, you know, that type of fighty thing. What did you roll, Sassy?
I got 16.
16? Yeah, you can absolutely find something as well. Looking through, you are going to find a large iron fingernail. Like a press-on nail made of cold iron.
Huh.
And you know what, as well, it is going to be a Fey press-on nail.
Perfect.
With a little vial, like a one-use serving of Pegasus glue.
Cool. Sassy's gonna put it on a very special finger.
Your pinky?
What does that mean?
I just she can just like give a very fancy flip off.
I was like, are you giving yourself coke nail? What's
Yeah, that's
happening?
I was really.
I like that you stole that from me.
Yup. Yup, I did.
Also-
I did.
I make a habit of getting those nails sparkly.
Nice.
Nice.
If I remember right, I'll look at Sassy, like, with the iron nail. It's like, when we were at the Will-O-Wisps, when we found this locket, didn't they mention someone coming by to trade for an iron nail? Or am I misremembering?
I don't remember, actually.
That's what I wrote down, but
It seems familiar. It seems familiar.
Very
Yes.
familiar.
I'm probably wrong. I'm probably reading too much into it. It's just
Oh, that's good. I totally forgot about that.
it's never mind. Never mind. She'll just walk off.
Oh, no, I remember now. I also am remembering something about looking for an iron nail.
Huh, that's funny. Sow Pig says, looking up at you.
Reminds me of the story of that thief. I say thief?
What?
Yeah, he was a scarecrow. He'd go into, he'd steal all the produce from a farmer's field, and one night he heads into an inn and goes, and leaves 3 iron nails on the counter and says, "Hey, barkeep, can you put me up for the night?"
woof.
Oh,
What's worse than a dead goblin?
what?
2 dead goblins. What's funnier than a dead goblin?
An alive goblin?
Your face.
Aren't you taking us somewhere?
If you would actually move. You guys are just rummaging through crap.
Are you the
All right,
movers?
let's go. Let's lead the way, pig face.
Finn's already down at the other door.
Well, open it.
Alright, keep your pants on. Win will one-handedly reach up and bounce on one hand and open the door.
All right. As the door in front of you cracks open, it is going to poop, poop, poop. Okay. She's going to lead you through, and the chamber in front of you is quite... not anything like that little hallway behind you. Now, here, you see that the room is large and circular and has 3 doors. One to the north, one to the south that you just came through, and one to the west. It also has a large wood-carved staircase that ascends to a higher level. The walls are a dense tangle of tree roots and brambles, nestled among which are 5 animated portraits. One of a svelte, dark-haired woman, and the others depicting hags. You'll see one of them is a truly ancient and terrifying hag. Another is a toadish hag, it absolutely is Bavlorna Blightstraw. Another is a skeletal hag wearing a black theatrical contraption resembling a dress. And another is a hag with a wind-up key in her back, 1 empty eye socket, and a wooden eye held in her hand. And the final one, the svelte, dark-haired woman, is possessed with a commanding presence. And you are all going to immediately recognize her as the mannequin outside of the Hall of Illusions at the Witchlight Carnival, which, Luthienne, you actually knew something about.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember who that was?
Tasha?
This is a portrait of Tasha on the wall.
Yeah.
As in the Tasha herself.
Yeah. Amazing.
Is anyone approaching those, or just following Sowpig as she continues onward north?
Luthienne's just staying on Sowpig's head.
Okay.
Very focused now.
Yeah,
Don't
just
care
staying
about
close.
anything else.
Yeah, I'm just going through. I'm trying to find. In my notes about, because we were supposed to potentially bring back a portrait. I don't know if that would try and mend how pissed Bavlorna is at us.
Smooth things over.
Right?
Don't
So I'm trying to remember what she gave us, and I know we had to give a portrait.
You
Just wondering if we still have-
you guys didn't make a deal with her. You just ran off. You stole all of her stuff.
She was gonna.
Oh right, yeah, she was. So
She was gonna give us our stuff for it,
Okay, then never mind then.
but she was also gonna take something as collateral, again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we were like, nah, let's get that noise. And we have our stuff.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right, cool. Never mind then. Just searching through my notes.
I'm gonna sort of, as we're walking past them, walk a little closer to them and slip on the butterfly spectacles as I walk past.
Nice. As you
Don't
do,
make fun of me, Riz.
You make fun of me, Riz.
these
So many Grease jokes tonight.
these portraits are not still. As you walk, they shift uncomfortably, as if they're wearing kind of horsehair clothing, and look down at you constantly. They're in constant, just shifting motion. They're silent, but they judge you. All right, just following Sowpig, or
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
For now.
for now,
Yeah, for
Yeah,
now.
we are still trying to
to catch
get there
up.
before Bavlorna wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
All
You mean
right.
Skabatha?
Yeah, Skabatha. Sorry,
No, you're fine.
brain tired.
All right. So let me just pardon 1 second. Sowpig walks up to the door to the north, grabs the handle and jiggles it, and goes, "Huh.
It's locked.
Oh,
Can
I've
you
got the
unlock
key
it?
there. 1 sec.
I'm gonna walk forward and pick the lock.
Oof. Make me a sleight of hand check.
I was gonna say Sassy's gonna try and distract.
Okay. You make me a deception check to try to distract her.
Okay. That's gonna be a 23.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my insight, and
You get a nat 20.
What are you trying to distract me from? What are you doing?
I'm just showing you this my cool watch. Like, it's pretty fucking cool. While
Give
we're
it to me.
waiting for
Really likes to show it off.
Give me the watch.
it's mine.
but it could be mine.
But it's mine. That's kind of the definition of being mine. I
Until
don't
it's
want to
mine.
give it.
Better swine than mine. Give it to me.
No.
What?
The 24.
Okay, yeah. So you are going to be able to just go click, click, and huh? Oh, you guess you did have the key. Give me something.
What?
Give me something.
All right, here. She'll give a spool of glistening thread.
Fair. You can have this. Let's see, 1 second. I really wish, though. So they say that she's constantly dropping these really like macabre jokes. But they don't give you any examples, so she kind of
just like make it up.
Yeah, they're just like, whatever, make it up. So you know what? I'm going to. So
Perfect.
fine, you can have nice spool.
Where does a butcher go to dance?
Where?
The meatball.
What's the meatball?
Not a great place to pick up a date, but a great place to have a patty.
Wayne just looks really confused.
All right, and with that, she's going to head into the next room.
Goodness.
I apologize for nothing.
For a great place to
Just
pick up a
like-
date, you're only going to start beef.
Oh, there we go.
On fire. Nice.
I like you.
I wish,
Don't
you know
mind
what's...
you. Let's go.
I'm really
I
sad
mean,
because
you
I
could-
forgot to pull out my pig mask because I actually have a bloody pig mask that I've used in games before,
my
and it's in the
gosh,
basement
you
right now.
do.
I do, and it's creepy as hell. And I really wish I would have
Yes.
remembered that she was here tonight, because then I could have worn my gooey, gross pig mask. But you know, maybe if she's here after the break, I'll run down and grab it.
There you go.
But at the
Nice.
meatball, you could have a meat cute.
I love it.
How dare you?
You're the type of person who would come home from a meat cute with only tripes. It'd be absolutely awful.
I was just gonna say an awful joke. You didn't let me get it in.
I guess I hamstrung you.
Yeah, you're just real trying to grind me up there.
This
Okay,
is
anyway,
painful
are
to
we?
watch.
Yeah, are we done bonding?
Fine.
Are we done bonding? Let's go.
Speaking of kitchen nightmares.
And she pushes open the door, revealing a squalid kitchen carved out of the trunk of a fallen oak. A large clay oven sits in the middle of the room, surrounded by crowded shelves laden with forest fungi, jars of pickled grubs, animal skulls, and moldy cookbooks. Sickly sweet vapors emerge from a cauldron that rests near the oven. A young human girl shackled to a work table is hard at work peeling potatoes. Set into the floor nearby is a padlocked iron grate through which you hear a gruff male voice say,
Are those potatoes I smell?
Is this, wait, hold on. Is that gruff enough? I need to know this right now. Is this gruff enough?
Yeah,
So-
I think so.
Hold on. I can do better.
Are those potatoes I smell? Are those potatoes I smell?
Wait.
It's good.
Is that dwarfy
You're
enough?
fine. You're
I think
fine.
you're good.
Okay.
I think you're good.
Good.
All right. You will also see that because that the door to the north is slightly ajar. There are two other doors leading out of this room, one to the north and one to the east. The girl is working as quickly as she can. And yes, glancing over her shoulder, the girl will kind of look back at you and then look at Sow Pig and go completely, like, just white as a sheet. And working hard, miss. What do you all do?
I have a quick question.
Yes.
About how much longer do I have as a butterfly? Because it hasn't been combat rounds as we've been walking.
It has not. You've got about another 20 minutes. It was an
Still,
hour.
I thought it was
Yeah.
20
Double
minutes
sassy.
at the end.
No, it was an hour.
Well,
all
I
had
thought
it.
it was 20 minutes at the entrance, but that's okay.
Was it 20 minutes to the entrance?
I thought that's what
Then
you
you've got
said.
about 10 minutes left.
Okay.
But like literally, you can just fly up. You can land on the stove and immediately turn back by taking 1 hit point of burning damage. So,
That's true. That's true.
all right.
It's all
so,
good. I just don't want to, like, squish her as I turn back.
You
I
won't.
just
She'd
wanna be-
survive. She's tougher than you think she is.
Perfect.
Or maybe, you know, that's what she likes. So she's just squish. Working hard, Miss Sow Pig.
Good. Come on, this way.
And she'll like lead you around the kitchen. She will pause over a grate and is going to spit down into it, and you're going to hear,
Ah, it's in my eye! You damn dirty pig!
That's rude.
Oh, come on, do it.
No.
You know you want to.
I don't really.
You seem like an odd choice for Granny Nightshade to send. Where'd you say you
She's
were from again?
diversifying.
All right, both of you make me a deception roll. You actually, one of you making me a deception roll, but do it with advantage because of that help.
Oh, there we go. Deception 23.
She has been mentioning diversity hires. Makes sense. It is a new age after all. Anyway. Fine, let's get this over with. She continues walking to the north.
He's gonna catch the young girl's eye and just kind of like give her a supportive wink in like a "we'll be back to get you."
All right. You all head through this room and up to the north. Heading through that last room, you are going to step inside of boop.
Actually, as we're leaving, like following, Sassy's gonna I would like to cast message, but I have to whisper, so Sassy's gonna kind of wait till she's somewhat behind, like, the last one out of the room, and she's gonna try and cast message at the girl.
Okay, go ahead.
And so she's just gonna say, because she's like an actual, like, girl, as in
Like
young,
a human.
young child.
She is a... yes, she is a 9-year-old human girl.
Okay, so Sassy's gonna say, we're gonna take care of Skabatha. Will of the Feywild is here. Look for combat, and we'll try and help you.
She can whisper back, right?
Yep.
You should probably help. You should probably... I can't. I don't have a key to get out of my shackles. And you should probably help... this man down here. His name's Elcorm. He's grumpy, but... tough? That's what you're going to get.
Cool.
All right. Stepping into this next room, you find yourselves in a large circular study. Now, inside of here, you'll see that a staircase runs along the wall of the circular room and climbs to an upper level. Tucked behind curtains of moss and ivy are numerous bookshelves bearing ancient tomes, and built into one of the bookcases is a tall oval mirror in a wooden frame. Flickering candlelight emanates from the eye sockets of a human skull resting on an open roll-top desk, and in front of it you are going to see a bunch of crumpled up pieces of paper, and the goblin boss, whose name escapes me at the moment, pardon me. Chucklehead, thank you. I was like Candyhead. No, Chucklehead. Chucklehead kind of going, scrawling out a note. Granny Nightshade. Pardon me. Granny Nightshade. People here to see you. No, that's informal. Oh, hey, it's you guys. Sorry, I was trying to write the letter, and I've got like a little bit of writer's block. Like, I want to give her something that's like respectable, but also that is kind of like, hey, they kind of want to see.
Sir, I think your men are starting a revolt.
What?
No, they're fighting
Yeah.
a bunch of tin soldiers.
What?
Yeah, it's getting ugly, man.
But you guys shouldn't be back here. Could you, South Pit?
It's getting real gross. She's got us
Granny
covered.
Nightshade
You're good.
wants them, doesn't she?
Well, I was just gonna go talk to her, tell them that they were here because
She needs to talk to them.
yeah, that probably makes sense. Okay, sure. Oh God, I gotta go stop my nephew. Sorry, he's a bit of a. Excuse me, pardon me. Have a nice night.
And he's gonna run off to the south.
So he's a candy apple, right?
He has a candy apple for a head. Yeah.
Can Sassy, as he's trying to walk by, try and like It's not. Oh, it's candy apple, not like caramel apple.
It's a
right?
caramel
Yeah.
apple. It's the same thing.
Okay.
Same thing.
Sassy's gonna try and like swipe some caramel.
All right, make me a sleight of hand roll.
Oh no.
Make me a sleight of hand roll.
Okay. Cool. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, you are going to swipe some away, and it's at that point that he's gonna go, ooh, it's like felt somebody walk over my grave. And you are going to see that as you swipe some of this ooey gooey caramel coating off the side of his head, there is a hole that has been bored into the side of his apple skull. It looks like trepanation.
Is
But
this
it al-
apple his actual head?
It's his actual head. It has been transmogrified into an apple, and it looks like something has burrowed into the side of his skull.
Oh, brain worms.
Ooh.
And as he waddles off, he's like, that sounds like somebody walked over my grave. I really hope it's not Daryl. Daryl's always starting riots. Oh, poor Daryl. I should have killed him when he was a child, but now I feel guilty about that, and I don't know why. Should have pushed him off a cliff.
Just gonna close the door behind him.
Sassy's just gonna like.
It's actually pretty good.
Go ahead.
Chucklehead's pretty tasty.
Huh. Feel a
Okay.
little weird now that that's his actual head.
Did you just lick him?
Did you lick him?
I
Why did you lick him?
I didn't lick him. I used my finger to grab it. I didn't go meh. I used the finger.
Give you the finger.
I'll give
What
you
was
the
this?
finger.
What was this pig girl's name again?
Sow pig.
Sow pig.
Is it? Oh, shit! What's that?
I'm just gonna run back to the door, open the door, and in a perfect imitation of Chucklehead, shout,
Sowpig, we need you.
Okay. Make me a deception check with. Yeah, make me a deception check. Let's do it.
"Flat."
Yeah, she doesn't generally take orders from him, but we'll see what you
More
get.
in like a panic kind of way instead of a.
Go ahead and roll. I'll tell.
There we go. Okay. Plus deception. My deception is
Probably pretty
7. 24.
high. Okay, good. She literally does not give a shit about anything as her like character traits. So like,
Fair.
so the DC was 20. So you.
So if he's sounding panicked, she's probably like mildly interested in seeing what the hell is happening that's making him sound so panicked. Just to laugh at
Yeah,
him, if
watching him
nothing else.
squirm. Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
I can't wait to see all of the other apples that bad one's ruining. I'll be back.
Yeah, we got it from here. Don't
Okay.
worry. Thank you.
Yeah,
Don't
no
leave the
worries.
study. I'll be back.
Shuts the door behind her.
Lock.
Can you?
Yeah, can we lock it?
Perfect.
Yeah.
I was wondering too.
You can try. Make me give me a sleight of hand roll.
Also quiet.
18.
18. All right. Yeah,
Great.
you'll be able
Actually,
to
can I
relock
use
it.
my determination to
You-
do it that much better? 22.
Sure.
I got one bought for me, and I think I already had it, so I
All
figured
right,
I'd
so
use
I'll
one
just
up.
just use one up. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you were going to relock it. Are you going to try to like block the door with anything as well? There's a big desk right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Sassy might try and like look up to Nico and be like, "Hey, want to give me a hand here? You're kind of large."
Yeah.
Sure.
Nico, you can easily pick up this desk and move it in front of the door.
Yeah, I'll like just shove it in front of the door,
Super Nico Brothers.
and I'll sit on it.
All right.
Win, Luthienne, do you want to go check the door?
Oh, sure.
Sure.
They're the two quietest.
Fair.
Okay.
We'll listen at the door, I think.
All right. So, pardon me one. Okay, neither are locked. That's useful. Win, can you make me a stealth roll?
Sorry.
If you are going.
$22.
Okay. 22. So you are going to head up the stairwell, moving quietly and slowly. As you reach the top, you will find that This is a large circular room as well, with a pair of closed doors on either side, kind of looking like closets. Almost everything about this room is orderly, from the bed with the patchwork quilt to the ornamental pigs arranged in a neat row on the dresser. Such tidiness is at odds, however, with the decaying dollhouse sitting on the bedside table. This 3-foot-tall edifice has seen better days and is now besmirched by peeling paint, mold, and rot. Behind the dollhouse, by the window, moths flutter inside of a large bell jar. Facing one another along the outer wall are a pair of doors. Next to the door, closest to the staircase, is a wooden rocking cradle with a neatly folded blanket on it. So yes, that is what you are going to see. What do you do?
I guess go get the others. Nico has the bag.
I was gonna say Sass will probably message like 10 seconds after you guys go up the stairs, being like, all good?
Did you say something, Caitlan? I saw your mouth move, but you're muted.
Oh, I'm muted. I was gonna say yes because she's not awake yet. Who are you messaging? Probably Wynn.
She'll probably do Win first, just because she's human right now, and so Sass is
He's fair.
the first thing.
And when respond to that?
Yeah, at the end, just like, you can reply to this message. How is it going up there?
Do I have to say it out loud? Do
I
it,
believe
or-
so.
I believe
With message,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wynn's gonna go back down the stairs. But she's not smart, but she's not dumb. And saying something out loud when she's trying to be sneaky and walking on her hands.
You guys
She's
always
gonna-
tell me not to
She's
do
gonna
that.
go all the way back down, look at you, and think it back, and say it back at you through the message as well. Well, she's still sleeping.
Sass is gonna get like this weird reverb of the spell.
It's like when you're
I
close
didn't
to
wanna
someone,
wake
but they're
her up.
also on the phone
Yeah,
with you.
Sassy's like,
It's like, ah.
yeah.
Maybe
I
Nico
just-
should come up too, because she's got the bag.
Well, don't we all need to sneak in the house and...
It's a
I
freaking
heard-
dollhouse.
Yeah, but we need to tie her up so she can't plane shift.
I can't tie up shit with my little arms.
I
Sorry,
mean, how
she
you
will
gonna
have
get in
landed
there?
on Wynn and
Okay.
Don't reach in and
I think
Wynn
we'd have to
mimes
enter
reaching into the
house.
dollhouse, taking out the little hag, wrapping it in rope and throwing it in the bag.
That rhyme.
You could even maybe shove her in a sock.
I guess if we can reach in, I just don't know the magic thing. We may have to enter it.
Well, I don't know either.
Yeah.
It's not like you guys came look at it.
Let's-
Come on.
Before we
Okay,
do,
yeah.
let's set this outside just in case. And he'll pull out the little guillotine.
Yes. Yes. Nice one.
We're getting real dark, guys. Let's go.
Yeah.
We're suffocating goblins in bags. We're guillotining hags. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's sneak upstairs and get this.
Okay, we'll all sneak upstairs.
All
Yeah.
right, with that, you will begin to sneak upstairs, and we'll find out what happens right after this quick break. So don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back as we lead the Fey Revolution. Viva
We've
Prismere,
got the
Viva Thither,
goblins, man.
Prismere.
Viva Prismere, Viva Thither. Or remind me, I'll make a
We're
t-shirt.
kind
of
of
that.
doing that already, yeah.
Kind of, a little bit. We'll be right back. everybody, we're back, and this is the part of the program where we talk to you, the chat. Put 10 minutes on the clock. We'll try to hit that. So a couple things to announce that are going to be really radical, tubular even. So yeah, Call of the Netherdeep is starting next Thursday. We really hope you will attend. It is going to be it's the new module in set in Critical Role land. And it is a fantastic crew. We're just looking at some of the art for it now in our private chat. It's going to be super good. It's going to be super duper good. You should join us for that. What other cool stuff is coming up? Deadlands is running, and we're looking at what's going to be swapping in for it on its season break, which will be excellent. That'll be coming very soon.
We have a TikTok now.
We have a TikTok now!
Yes!
I like that you actually found butterfly glasses, by the way. I was going to go look for the pig mask, and I changed my mind. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know if they may have fallen asleep because they're on the East Coast, but my girlfriend bought them for me, and so they are very perfect.
Like your girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. We do have a TikTok now, so you can go watch me very badly lip sync to...
It's hard. You got it's especially the longer run ones. Like that was a long speech that I gave you, so
it's true.
You did
it's
well.
True. I
really
figured
you could do it because you were familiar with it though. Because you
I did okay. I like the Thor one I did better because I got hit in the face with something.
Yeah.
What?
There's a Thor one where I do the "That's What Heroes Do" speech.
Yeah.
But at the end of it, where he gets pegged with a ball, I get pegged with a PHB. Like at the side of the face, it just goes wham!
Yeah.
Amazing.
So
yes.
please figure out if I need to redo that one, cut that one, because that one's cute.
Yes.
But yeah. So anybody else have anything fun? So Hayden, you got your dice shop back up and running.
Yeah, the dice shop is up and running. Things are going good with that. Honestly, it's just a lot of prep. I say this in the nicest way for those who have commissioned me. Please be patient with me. It takes time to make a set.
You have to pressure cook them, right? It's a big deal.
Well, yeah. So it's not just pouring them and casting them. It's also I have to give them a few days out of the pressure pot to make sure the resin is fully cured. And then I can start sanding and polishing. And after the sand and polish, I do a full clean of all the faces. And then I paint them. And then after I paint them, they have to dry. And then I have to wipe down all the faces, package them, ship them out. So it's a whole process. And yeah, no, both Christine and Robin both have sets that I've made. But I appreciate patience from people who commission me. I will always send you updates, but patience, please. That is my biggest thing.
So speaking of dice as well, I was going to do this in a bigger reveal, but since we were already talking about them earlier, our friends over at Norse Foundry have sent us some dice as a little just kind of like a support gesture, because we were hitting 3,000 viewer or followers, and just kind of being super nice, and because they're a really good channel as well. We've got a bromance with them, and they sent us these fantastic metal Dorktail dice that I still need to get out to most people, but Robin and Christine were nearby, so I have both of theirs. So these are actual metal dice that I believe you can order them. Robin, pull back a bit. That says Dork Tales on it.
That's so sick.
I have the other three of yours. Hold on one sec. So, what you can do if you want these, I will figure out how to get them. They are definitely not cheap because these are full aluminum dice. But I've got for the rest of the team right here in this bin, including my own, which are in the cabinet somewhere. But I do have Christa's. Yours are right here. Do you want to see them? Yeah. Okay. So
pretty.
They're so pretty. They're individually wrapped. So, and then Caitlan. I think you're back here at the back. Kate. So you have these really bloody looking ones.
Yeah,
there's
Rage or
your
something.
Dork Tales logo. Yeah.
Amazing.
And then mine are the Mimic ones, because of course they are, because mimics are my best friend.
Bubblegum? I think they were bubblegum.
Yours are bubblegum. Yours are bubblegum.
Nice.
So you can also, I believe that our tag is Dorktails. So if you go to Norse Foundry and put Dorktails as a coupon code, you get 10% off. We don't get a kickback for that. It's just something nice that they're doing to, like, you know, be nice to our people. So go ahead and do that. Go support Norse Foundry. Their shipping is really good inside of the US. It's a little expensive to Canada. I will say the customs charges on that many dice sets was woof.
As someone who sends dice internationally, I get it. I pay that shit for my customers so then they don't get hit with that shit. Yeah.
That is nice. I will tell you after game in private how much I had to. You already have seen how much I had to pay. I put it in the group chat.
Yeah, no, you showed me. I was like, what?
Yeah, that was because these are really nice aluminum dice. These are like, I think they're about 100 US each. So like they're really nice. Like they're, you know what? I'm gonna get mine. Hold on.
They're so
Also,
pretty.
I'm just going up to the sponsor sheet because I think I can pull out the exact information
So yeah,
for people.
there will be more about these in future streams. But here are these lovely.
Ooh.
Yeah, but there's like Dorktails is on like every one of them, like even on the D12s.
Yep, it's
That's
great.
so cool.
Oh, that's cute.
It's pretty
I
nice.
Like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Caitlan, I'll drop yours off sometime soon. I'll drive out
Okay,
because
I have
I
something
gotta
for you
get.
too.
What's that?
I have something for you too.
What? For what?
It's a late birthday present.
Aw, you're sweet.
I
We'll
saw
do-
it and I was like, yes. So
You're really sweet. If you liked your birthday, I would buy you birthday presents.
no, it's all good.
So it's Dorktails 10 for 10% off.
Dorktails
dice.
10. Thank you for checking there, Robin.
Yep. You are welcome.
Okay, so other things that we should tell you about, they're pretty cool. Anybody who has anything they want to talk about, please pass it to me. I want to thank all of you, first of all, for those of you who are sticking around on the Patreon and are helping to keep the channel running. I know some of you have been upgrading your tiers recently. That is always lovely. Some of you have downgraded from like stupendously high tiers to like moderate tiers. That is also great and cool. Don't think that I'm saying that that's wrong, because honestly, you take care of yourself before you take care of us and me and all that. But I do love seeing people who like started a like a $5 tier and work their way up because they're like, oh yeah, I'm loving this. I'm getting stuff like in there. And like people who like leave comments on all the YouTube videos. I know that I've been a little negligent in answering some of the YouTube comments. It's been a really busy month. I took a little bit of time off for my birthday, and then this past week we unfortunately missed 3 games because of player illness. On Sunday, we had a player illness. Or probably on Saturday, we had a player illness for the Mage finale, and then I threw my back out because I was cleaning, and I'm a writer, and if you're a writer, you, odds are, collect notebooks, like just empty notebooks. You know, the notebook you're going to write your book in? And then the next notebook you're going to write your book in. So I have about 80 pounds worth of notebooks in a bin. And I decided that, yeah, I can do this. I can lift this doing an improper deadlift squat. I can definitely move this across the room. Then I remembered that I'm over 30 and no, I can't. So I totally tweaked my back, which is mostly fine now. But I'm looking forward to the chiropractor. It's going to be great.
Also, thanks for the subscription, Radical Hair. To remind you that you can give us a free subscription with Prime if you haven't used it already once a month.
There's been at least 2 other Prime subscriptions this session,
Nice.
So good job, guys. Thank
Everybody's
you.
been fantastic.
Oh,
Give us those Bezos bucks, man.
Exactly.
Bezos bucks, yeah. Let's do it. I saw a great meme about that was like Jeff Bezos is on track to be the world's first trillionaire within 4 years, and then it was a bunch of shots of Augustus Caesar being like, bitch please, and it was Augustus Caesar at like adjusted net worth $4 trillion.
oh.
And it's like, yeah, you're kind of coming in with that gone with the wind snipe right there, Bezos. Like you gotta pay homage to like the old schools. Speaking of things that pay homage, I saw The Batman last night.
Oh, I loved it so much.
No
I
spoilers.
won't say anything, but I loved it so much.
Anybody I will say, anybody who thought that Bat Pat was not going to do a good job is wrong.
He was so excellent. I thought he did an amazing job.
He did an amazing job. He's probably my favorite live action Batman.
Oh,
I was-
Pattinson?
Was that?
Pattinson.
Pattinson?
Was that
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson? That's it. Our bat.
Our bats. No, I thought he was fabulous, and I think I agree with you. I'm like, this is my favorite live action Batman. It didn't feel forced.
It didn't. Like, and it's amazing how little he talks. Like, he communicates so much with, like, look. Any time where he was looking at a kid was just like, oof, whoa.
My fucking heart.
My fuck. Yeah, exactly. All right, folks. So we're gonna transition back into game right now. Any last minute things that we should talk about?
You guys are super fucking neat. That's it.
We love you too. We love you. We love you. We love everybody.
Thanks everybody for being here.
Thanks everybody for being here. Try the veal or don't. I feel like there was one more thing I was supposed to mention, but I guess good luck on what's about to happen. All right, Radical Hair, go out and stay radical, and we will see you soon. Thanks for the Prime sub, and thanks to everybody who's joined the Patreon. If you haven't already, go to patreon.com/dorktales, and I'll tell you more about it after the game. But reminder that this stream is expensive to run. I in January, I just got my bills for Adobe, for all of the tools we use to run this, our web hosting, and like it was a lot. It was like $1,000, like just all at once, and it's like, oof, my spleen. Yeah, so every little bit helps. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And with that, y'all ready for some? We're gonna see whether or not I get to use my my Skabatha voice.
We'll see. We'll see if that happens.
Might not. It was. Now I do have Nacro's 1D. Are you okay? So sorry. 1 second before we go back in, I would like to preemptively thank Aeolus, who is one of my princes of the Patreon. Thank you so much, Aeolus, and I specifically love all the comments you leave on everything. It is just an absolute treat to have you watching and leaving those lovely comments, and especially watching you go through Reign of Emeries and watch you like post about crying over Talfrin for no reason. If you haven't watched it, it's fine. Also, go watch Reign of Emeries if you haven't watched Reign of Emeries. It's really good, and it's only 26 episodes. It's less than half a season of anything else we do. So anyway, thank you very much for being our prince, whatever you want to be, really. Okay, with that, we all ready?
Yay!
All right, we got 2 Hurt the Moors now. All right, let's head back in a 5, a 4, there's the third one now. Oh balls. Thanks,
There was
Traz.
Traz right at the beginning, then
Traz
Traz now,
is just like
and then
dying.
Golden Eyes.
All right. You can be a girl prince if you want to. Like, prince is non-gendered, I'm gonna say, because like
I choose to be a prince. As the
Princess.
resident non-binary finey, you can be a prince.
There's
And
2
you-
more Hurt the Moors.
where
So
you're
there's
gonna
a total
party.
of 5 now.
Where you're gonna party like it's
Cool.
1999.
Holy!
Oh, what just
Good
happened?
Lord,
Breck.
Motherfucking
Breck, what did you just do?
Shit!
Followed by another Hurt the Moor.
Holy fuck!
Whoa,
We're dying tonight.
subs.
Wait, what
Oh
did
my
you?
god!
I just gifted 100 subs.
100
Holy
subs.
shit!
What the hell,
dude,
Breck?
Thank you.
How did you just do? Did you click the right button?
Breck!
Was that a mistake?
Was that a mistake? Was that supposed to be 10? Breck, be careful.
Oh.
Breck!
Happy belated birthday.
What?
Oh,
Breck.
Oh, Breck.
wow!
Good gracious.
How?
That's a lot.
Jeez.
Boy!
So how does that work if... Do they roll over to the next stream if there's not enough people?
Just
they go to
follow
It's
followers.
it goes to followers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could.
Oh, gotcha.
Jeez, also Breck, you gotta message me about that demon thing, dude. Like that antagonist we gotta build. Cause I love you too, Breck. Breck, reach out to me on Discord or Facebook, whichever you prefer, and we gotta talk about some charity games that are coming up. Because I have been busy on Friday nights, so I have not been like following your stream as closely as I should. But I want to get you doing more stuff with us. Funkle Marty, Thank you so much. You are a goddamn hero. Bricarius is awesome. Before we head back, I want to tell you all to go follow twitch.tv/Bricarius. That is BREK IUS. Is it Bricarius or Bricarius? I just call him Breck now. Yeah, it's US. IUS. For some games where you get to see Trezelta and James Gibson are both in his games, as long with some other friends of the channel. Go and watch his stuff. It's really solid. He also has Night Tide, who's another friend of the channel over there, and a bunch of other people. Breck is one of the first major supporters of Dork Tales. He got on like when we were like pre 500 followers, and really like his support and like being like, I think he was like one of the first subs that we ever got that wasn't like one of us, like just buying a sub for each other, has really, sometimes all you need to do is like one good deed for somebody, or like one, like, you know, drop a Prime sub in a small channel's account, or get them to affiliate or something like that, and you can totally like make their life, like make their night, make their life, give them that encouragement they need to keep like trying to bring out content. Bricarius is definitely a prime motivator behind the things that we do. So go give him some love. Go watch his games. I'm prepared to be scarred, because that's what he does to his players. Ding.
Oh, it's absolutely horrific in the best way possible.
Thank you so much, Breck. You are a GD hero. And speaking of GD heroes, let's get back into game. Let's do it.
Viva Prismere.
Viva Prismere. Viva Bricarius. The champion of Prismere. Okay. I'm gonna have to make a goddammit Breck t-shirt at this point.
I was gonna say, I was just typing in our chat. I'm like, we need a Vinkle Breck shirt with, if right, that would be his
I'm putting
permission.
it on the list. Breck, let me know if I'm allowed to sell a t-shirt with your name and or likeness on it, okay?
He should be there. He should be here on Saturday, playing Aknak.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. You will be back finally playing Aknak. I feel like Bricaria. There should be a. You know what, Breck, hit me up, because I feel like Kepicus, the god of thieves in Elos, should have like a flip side, the god of charity. That's Bricarius.
Oh my god, yes.
So hit me up with what. So he's a goblin god for that. What would be? Think about what you think a charity god would be. We'll talk. Kepicus's mortal enemy. It's just like a sock puppet. Okay, it's a sock puppet account for Kepicus.
Oh my
I do it for the tax credits.
Anyway.
There is no better theft than theft from the government.
This is true.
Oh my God.
Sorry, wearing my politics on my sleeve there.
It's so good though.
But I don't think the Kepicus isn't smart enough for that. So, it is what it is. All right, folks, we're gonna head back into the game right now. Whew. All right, I'm gonna hit F5 real quick just so I can see those subs show up in my sub count. Which
also, by the way, in the mayhem, we do have a total of 6 hurt them mores.
I just saw, yeah. So I think you guys are getting more than you bargained for in this.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna head back into game in 5, 4, 3. Let me just zoom in on you because we actually have a map for this if needed. 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to Wild Beyond the Witchlight here on Dork Tales. As you slowly creep up the stairs, you can feel the presence of the hag above you. The smell of sickly, sweet, corrosive metal. The smell of plastics and freshly cured leathers. The smell of cotton stuffing and rot permeate your nasal cavities, that permeate your nostrils as you move your way up. I would like each of you to make me a stealth check. Caitlan, you're exempt from this because you are literally flying.
Butterfly.
23.
25.
25, okay.
9.
9, okay. 5, okay. So you were going to hear a couple
Can't
of...
see through his new glasses.
Okay, so moving up the stairwell, there's going to be a slight chunk noise as Sassy whacks her head on the hanging stairwell. Isaac, you were going to go whoa and almost get knocked down as her giant dome, which is still swollen from this spell with the tiny horns, is going to reel backward and almost clip you.
Catch it and leave chocolate handprints.
Oh no!
Okay, the rest of you are going to be able to make your way up into the room. What do you do?
I'm going to creep forward and start opening the bag very quietly.
Okay.
As I'm pretty small, I would have a good vantage point if I wanted to, like, flitter towards, like, the dollhouse and peek inside, see where she's at.
Absolutely. As you flitter forward, you are going to see that you're not the only thing flittering in this room. As I said before, there is a bell jar right behind that has a number of moths inside that are just kind of floating around the edges, the periphery. Can you make an insight roll, please?
I can do my best. I can do my best. Wah! That's a 19 on the dice. So that's a 24.
These moths
These-
are right outside of the small dollhouse. Right in plain sight. In fact, you think that these moths might be, well, probably the first thing she sees every morning.
I see.
You follow me?
Yeah, follow you. I'm gonna flitter back. I don't know who would have a bag to catch them. Put them in the bag of holding. Okay. She's gonna flitter back to Nico. Oh, put the moths in the bag of holding. Don't let her see
They're
them.
like in a jar.
They're in a bell jar on the windowsill, right behind the... So it literally is...
Hide them. Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, they would super fit in the bag, probably.
Hey.
Like, I'm just gonna take that, put that in the bag. And
All right, so Nico, you head across the room and pop the bag,
yeah,
the bell jar
put
into the bag of holding.
moths into the bag.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
I think Sassy's gonna pull, like, her... I gave away my spool of glistening thread. That would have been good to tie up Skabatha with. But I guess she'll just take some rope out of her normal bag and try and, like, spread it apart a bit to try and, like, unthread a bit to get...
Does anyone have a sewing kit?
I don't...
No, I have rope, but I can't physically tie it.
What's in a calligrapher's tools? Neither can I, especially in this form.
Oh, I do have a disguise kit. Would that have thread?
Now, are you guys are talking about this, right? You're like whispering back and forth?
I just, Christa, am asking for... I'm just trying to find out if I would have it. Would a disguise kit have thread?
Probably would have some little twine to be able to like pull back features and things like that to either create wrinkles or to hide them.
Okay, like so twine.
Yeah, you would have like basically
twine.
like floss or like fishing wire.
Cool. I'll pull that out and
And we'll hold up a fishing tackle.
perfect.
Win, I'm gonna spend to hurt them more. Can you make me a dex save?
Oh no.
Your fishing tackle is going to and start to open as the hinge opens wide, which happens every time I've ever held up a fishing tackle box.
Really?
No.
That's fair.
Yeah, but it's like small. It's like not a box. Like how would she hold that in a pocket? It's like I think it's like a little one,
it's
like a
like a
coil of
thing,
line and a
like-
hook sort of thing that you'd use a
Yeah,
stick to.
that's what I
Oh.
thought. I was
Still,
like, but
still
it's
has a
tackle
metal
box.
hook in it though.
Well, I rolled an 18 anyways.
That sounds fine. So you're gonna hold it up. It's like start to fall out of your hand. You're gonna catch it.
Yeah, and when she has to like reach into a pocket like upside down while she's doing this. Too.
Okay.
So just so you're aware, I am still on my hands.
Okay. Now,
I guess we'll make our way in.
Okay. Would you like to... Are you going to make me another dex check?
Yeah, I guess so.
Cool. Make it with disadvantage, please. Sassy, you're stepping inside the room. Give me a dex check with disadvantage.
I am going to spend both of my things to make us both roll flat.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm down to hurt the Morse for making you roll with disadvantage.
Oh, nice. 21. Or dex, you said, right?
That's stealth, yes.
Okay, so 21.
17.
Okay, so you are able to creep across the floor without causing anything to creak. Now, the dollhouse you're looking in is fully enclosed, rather than being open at the back as a normal dollhouse would be. There's a front door that's up on this like kind of raised enclosed porch area, as well as quite a large balcony directly above it. It's quite a lovely little dollhouse, but bits of rotten mold have begun to seep through all of it, and quite a bit of it is greenish hued. What do you do?
I'm going to, because I kind of diverted from my looking for her when I saw the moths, I'm going to kind of try to see if I can see where she could
Make
be
me
in
an
there.
investigation check.
Stealthily.
Okay, sounds good.
Flitter, flitter, flitter. No, that's a nat 1.
A nat 1? Okay. So
I don't get many of those, so that's great.
Okay, nat 1.
Well, that's great.
Cute.
Okay. So how nat 1, huh?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna say that. Oh. I'm gonna say that you flutter around and like kind of crawl in to where the that front lower porch is, like where the front door is, and like start looking around, and then like your wings are gonna get stuck. And you can't back out.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Hello? Who's there?
I'm stuck.
I'm gonna go invisible.
I'm stuck.
Okay.
Sassy would like to try and drop to the ground to get out of view, because if we're gonna have one person seeing Skabatha, Sassy could try and drop down.
Who's there? Hello? Is anyone there?
In Chucklehead's voice, it's just me. Sorry, didn't mean to wake you. Just needed to put something back that fell down the stairs.
You'll hear the sound of like a winding key on a toy slowly cycling at a moderate pace, we'll say.
Chucklehead? What are you doing up here? You should be back there, keeping an eye on all of your ghouls and goons.
You're absolutely right, Mistress. I'm so sorry. I'm leaving right now, and I'm gonna pretend to walk down the
Mistress?
stairs.
Do I appear to be... What time is it?
What time is
Oh,
it?
brigand's
Aeradel?
balls, it's almost 8th bell.
Wynn's gonna try and find somewhere to hide without letting her feet touch anything.
All right. I would like everybody to make me a stealth roll with.
I'm checking a thing.
Please do.
Hold on, I'm still tall. Therefore, I'm going to try, because around how long has it been since Luthienne turned into a booterfly?
About an hour. Like, we're coming up on it.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cast Disguise Self, and use my one use, and I'm going to turn myself into Luthienne. I'm
Okay.
gonna test this theory that we have.
Okay. Now,
Oh,
here
you
is
guys are
one
being
downside with that. Read what disguise self does.
Hold on. I just pulled it up. Hold on. I need to.
Does it change your size?
It's no, it doesn't change my size.
So you're a huge Luthienne.
So I'm a huge. How much longer do I have on this?
Same amount as the butterfly.
The way
Yeah,
that
so
I
I'd
read
be
it
about
was-
to.
Sorry, Caitlan?
I thought she would look like Luthienne's size, but if you were to try to touch it, you'd hit something
Let's
hard, like up
double-check.
here.
Let's double check.
Yeah, I just pulled it up. Hold on. Changes.
It's disguise self, right? Okay.
For example, if you use the spell to add a hat. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can make yourself look a foot shorter than you are right now. So you're just a very tall Luthienne.
Okay.
Like a 7-foot tall Luthienne.
Although I think for your purposes, it doesn't really matter because we're testing the do you remember the person you see or the physical form you see, right? That's kind of what you're testing? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
1 foot shorter, taller. I can't change your body type. Arrangement of limbs, that's fine. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn myself into Luthienne and try to look a little bit shorter because I'm currently tall beach.
Okay.
I should have asked, because I'm kind of like stuck in there. Do I do stealth with disadvantage?
Yes, please.
Okay, that's what I did. So,
Cool.
I just did that. Which sucks because I rolled a 19 on my other one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I started this shenanigan.
And part of me just wants to collect check something. All right. So you're going to hear.
Who's out there?
Oh, pardon me. We already went through that. Let me just adjust that real quick. Okay. You'll hear rumble, rumble, rumble.
Well, Chucklehead, you go figure out what's going on down there and fix it. What? I can't hear you.
Yes, yes, absolutely. I'm on my way right now.
And stay out of my study. You cantankerous candy.
Can't find good help these days. And then you'll hear. And oh god, which way does she exit? One sec, I gotta see which way she hops out. Two bedrooms.
While they're talking, while she's talking, and Sassy's kind of like, now that she's getting this sense that she's coming up, Sassy's gonna try and like get back off the floor, and she's just gonna take the rope that she was trying to like untwine, and then just start to prepare to try and throw it around her when Skabatha pops out.
All right, so you're going to hear.
Well, might as well get up. Rumble clump.
And you're gonna hear, and the top of the dollhouse is going to open, and suddenly, bursting out of it is going to be a medium-sized hag. Now, to look at this woman, she's short and thin and gnarled, dressed in a tattered dress, covered with petticoats. Cracked white face paint plasters her features with crimson splotches on her cheeks and a thick mascara coating sparse eyelashes that look like, honestly, like dollar store like press-ons that have like lost chunks, like the kind that you might have put on if you were like a little girl playing dress up. However, underneath her white face paint, you can see that her flesh is textured like rotted bark and infested with wood lice and fungus. There's a wind-up key sticking out of her back, and it just tick, 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 tick. And in fact, it almost makes this grinding, squeaking noise as it moves through its spine. She hops down onto the floor and, let's see, she's going to glance back at the bell.
What? What's going on?
And he's going to look back at giant Nico.
Why is there a Kitsadria in my room?
Bitch have true sight? Because I'm pretty sure this bitch. Hey, but we tried it. We tried it. We fucked around. We found out. We did science today.
I'm
Can I
gonna.
try to back out of it? Like wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Okay, make me an acrobatics or athletics.
And Isaac is going
flat.
to try to hide.
I was
Okay.
gonna say the second she popped out, Sassy's gonna try and rope her.
Okay. Why don't we roll initiative?
Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to roll flat for
Let's do it,
the
then.
Yeah, I want you to roll flat.
acrobatic?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It's going to be an 8.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Poop initiative.
I'm gonna spend a hurt them more to re-roll my initiative.
Oh, okay. Ooh,
Oh, damn! That was worth it.
Ah.
All right, let's look at some initiative right off the bat. Isaac, I'll let you do your hide beforehand as a bonus action because you're a rogue and you were trying
Okay.
to hide already.
Yeah, as soon as she recognized it gets Audria, it clicked. True sight. My invisibility does nothing. Hide.
Yeah. Okay, so Sassy, Isaac, Skabatha. Then I have.
Hide if 16.
Okay, then I have Win. Then I have. Then I have Luthienne. Then I have Nico. And then I just have to do one quick thing. Pardon me for one moment.
I'm guessing I don't get to try and wrap her up, throw rope on her as my.
That
as
sure
a-
sounds like an attack action to me.
It doesn't sound like a surprise.
Do we not get a surprise action? A surprise round?
You guys are lucky you got what you got.
Oh, fair.
For the amount of talking you were doing right next to where she was.
that's fair.
So, pardon me 1 second. Okay. From her garden. Okay, cool. I just had to know where something was appearing. She is going to pop down onto the ground and is going to look around.
What? What are you all doing in here?
And Sassy, it's your turn. What do you do?
So my tattoo allows me to do an extra action as a bonus action. So would I be able to try and cast a spell to distract her and then try and grapple her in confusion if it hits?
What are you trying to use on her?
Well, I was just trying to use like a cantrip of sword burst, which is like a flurry of swords and have dex thing, and just trying to like distract her with that and then like leap through it, kind of to try and tackle her with the rope. With
You
the
can try.
tattoo?
Yeah.
Cool.
Give it a try. All right, so
But-
that's going to be a burst of swords. I don't think that the fight is ambiguous now. Here we go. A burst of swords explodes out from you, and I've been waiting to play this for a while. A burst of swords explodes out from you. That's going to hit. Roll me damage.
Oh, sweet. Oh, cool. You've got failed the dex save?
I got a 2.
Okay, cool.
Shit.
That's awesome. Oh, I rolled 6. So that's gonna be 6 force damage.
Okay, 6 force damage. Perfect.
And then I would like to activate the tattoo on her back to try and do like a grapple-y thing. Try
Okay,
and
you
tie her
can
up.
try to make me a ranged grapple with the lasso. Now, you don't have anything that prevents you from using ropes or knots, do you?
Nope.
Okay. All right, go ahead and make me a dex athletics check.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to spend my determination. So that will be a 18.
An 18. Okay, so you are going to hurl your lasso, and it's going to wrap around her arms, kind of like pinning them to her side.
What? What are you doing here?
She
The
says,
bag.
She turns away from where she was staring at Nico a second ago, and looks directly at you and What? Isaac, it's your turn. What do you do?
I want to try to shut her up. I'm gonna. Who's after me? I'm gonna I can get to her. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Where I
Yeah.
am?
She's about 15 feet away from you.
Perfect. Okay, I'll jump over and grab one of the tail ends of the rope and try to gag her with it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Athletics.
Yep. Give me an athletics check.
Okay. 14.
All right, so 14. All right, so rushing forward, you are you're gonna cram the rope in her mouth.
Cool. And then I'll use my bonus action to give Nico the help action to get her in the bag.
Okay, so give Nico the help action. Sounds good. So kind of angling her, kind of like grabbing her.
Yeah, kind of ducking her down.
Her skin feels slimy and rough as you grab onto her shoulders.
Gross.
Yeah, it's not the best. So she has and she has cool. So all right, so that is your turn. It is Skabatha's turn. Skabatha is going to shrink to tiny size, thereby dropping out of this grapple, and is not going to be able to do terribly much, except for let's see, you are right in front of me, so that's what I'm going to focus on right now. Can you do me a favor, Isaac? Make me a wisdom save.
Wisdom, okay. Ooh, not great. 10.
10. Okay. You are going. There's going to be a puff of air around you, and suddenly you are going to be a tiny white kitten.
Oh.
Polymorph. And she is going to take off running toward the stairwell, which means that she passes you, Nico. Would you like to opportunity attack?
I would.
Actually, technically, she also is going to pass Isaac, who could opportunity attack as a kitten.
Oh, true. Great.
And Luthienne, who could opportunity attack as a butterfly.
Can I bite? Because she's like, we're like the same size now.
Yeah, I'll allow it. So you can all make an opportunity attack. You can all do an all-out attack on her.
Yeah, I'm just
Triangle for persona.
checking my sharpened nails. 1d4. Okay. I'm gonna make an attack with just my my nails as she goes by.
Sounds good. You may roll with advantage because she's invisible to you, or you're invisible to her.
Okay, that actually helps a whole lot. And then that is plus my.
What a hit.
So that's gonna be 14 to hit.
14 to hit is going to be. It's not going to be quite enough. Her skin's a little.
That's what I thought.
Too thick for that, but you're going to be able to like scratch at her, tear up her clothes from behind, and you're going to hear like the key is turning slightly slower. What did you get, Luthienne?
15.
15. That's going to be a miss. As you go to try to suck some of her dew. I don't even know.
I don't know.
Isaac suddenly turned into a tiny kitten.
I rolled a 17.
That's
and
gonna hit.
Stats are +0, and I do 1 damage.
Okay, that is still. You're gonna reach out, come, and you're gonna. Would you like to apply sneak attack? You can do it once. Yeah, once per turn. You can.
Fantastic.
So you can actually do a ton of damage as a kitten. This is amazing.
Let's find out. It didn't roll great, but 7. So 1 + 7 is 8. As a kitten is pretty good.
That's ridiculous as a kitten.
I go for the Achilles.
Achilles heel.
Get him.
Ow! What the? Why did I pick a cat? That was stupid. That was stupid.
All right, she's going to rush past you and over toward. Sorry, I gotta move you real quick. Over toward the stairwell, and
Isn't the other end the entrance to it? Because that's where we came up.
Yes.
So she'd also have to pass Wynn.
No, she's gonna try to jump the banister, but she doesn't have enough movement.
Ah, okay.
She's also not big enough. So she's going to rush that direction. And Wynn, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna try and grab her.
Okay, you can make me a contested athletics check to grab her.
Okay.
Okay, so while I do not have advantage on this, unfortunately. Ooh.
Loss.
What?
Alright, I am going to add my determination.
Okay, what did you get?
Make that a dirty 20.
Okay.
Okay,
my strength
that all right.
is
You're going to be able
+2.
to. You're going to grapple her.
Yes!
So rushing forward, you're going to grab Skabatha in your hands, like grab her by her little tiny body.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let
Her
go of
hands
me!
can't work.
What?
And I would like to use my fishing tackle to wrap her up in fishing line.
Okay, you can start cocooning her in that. That'll be your your item interaction. You can also,
Do I still have a bonus action?
yeah, you still do.
So if I do that, do I, by any chance, have some candy left in my hair that I can stuff her mouth up with? Like caramel or something? I'm trying to be nice and not shove a
Sure.
sock in her mouth. At least it would be sweet.
I'm gonna say that you wouldn't know where to grab it quickly enough because it does kind of come up randomly. You could be able to get a sock in there potentially, like if you knew where a sock was. But you're only getting one item interaction really.
Okay.
So you can either stuff her mouth or you can wrap her body.
I'll wrap her body.
Okay, so you'll start wrapping her up again. All right, Luthienne, it is your turn.
Okay. You know what? I'm done with this. I'm going to fly up, and I want to just like fly up enough so that I can just do a free fall and cause myself a little bit of damage so that I will pop out of being a flippin' butterfly.
I'll say you can
Nice.
bite. I'll say you can bite yourself.
Amazing. That's even
Okay.
better. I was like, how am I going to cause damage to myself as a butterfly?
actually, wait. So there is looking around. The quickest way to do this is that the edge of the roof has some sharp points. You could literally just headbutt the side of the dollhouse.
Oh, at the dollhouse?
Yeah.
Perfect. That
okay,
sounds
so
great.
you are going to. That'll be your object interact.
Good.
Because you can just
Perfect.
interact. You just move the dolls
impaling
in your head.
myself on the
Okay,
house.
there
Good,
is
good,
an
good.
explosion, a puff of light, and you are going to erupt into a full-sized Luthienne standing next to the dollhouse. And what do you do?
I don't know what I'm looking for yet, so I guess I'm gonna go towards her instead. Let's see here. So let me see what I have actually, because I could stuff her mouth. Oh wait, that's my object interaction. Never mind.
It's true. That's going to be your object interaction. Yeah, you can stuff her
yeah,
mouth with
that's
your
fine.
gun. I mean, it's up to you. I don't know. I said it partially as a joke, but also partially as, you know what, you do you.
Also though. Let me see. Sorry. I hadn't considered what I was going to do with her. You know what? Actually, I'm going to hold my action.
Okay.
If she enlarges, I'm going to ready an action to shoot.
Okay, so you're staying about 5 feet away?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not quite up there.
All right. Sounds good. All right, so you have a held action. Sounds great. Nico, it's your turn, Giant Nico. What do you do?
I mean, everyone's telling me to use the bag, so I'm gonna. Where am I? Hold on. Let me look at the fucking map. I'm gonna take one giant leap for Kitsadria. And she's really not that big. She's small, yeah? She's a medium-sized creature?
No,
She's a small size now.
She's a
so
small
she's shrunk
size.
down. And I
Okay.
just realized I might have Oh, so remember me, she's a tiny sized creature.
Oh, perf! I'm going to try to put the bag over her and scoop her into it.
You're gonna try a scoop?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You can go ahead and just make me a sleight of hand roll to do it.
Cool.
With advantage, because she can't see you.
Bitches. Alright, meow. Meow. Alright, that's much better the second time. Let me see what my sleight of hand. I believe it's +4. It is +2, so that's gonna be 15.
It's gonna be 15. She can't see you. So basically, you know what? Actually, you're gonna do a swipe at her, and you're actually gonna miss. That wasn't quite enough to like get her in the hole from where like Wynn is frantically like wrapping her up. So you're gonna do a swipe, you're like, oh, come here, and she's just gonna kind of go nyeh, nyeh, in Wynn's hand, not against you because she can't see you. But she is going to be able to kind of like wriggle out of the way. She's trying to get out of this cocoon that Wynn is forming.
I'm saying if there's anything I can do with a bonus action. I really don't have any bonus actions. Hold on, I'm gonna check a thing real quick.
Sure, go ahead. What are you checking?
I'm just checking a spell real quick.
You checking Mage Hand?
No, I don't have Mage Hand.
Okay.
Yeah, I have, just in case, I'm going to use my bonus action to, is it full, actually, no, this is a question I have to ask. Is it fully lit? Is it bright light in here?
It is decent light, because the windows are open and it's 8 o'clock in the morning right now. So, what are you thinking?
And Sassy has fireflies emitting lights all around her.
I'm just double checking.
Oh, yeah, you should have had disadvantage on all of your stealth.
Oh.
Because
I
fireflies.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, it should be fine.
What are you trying?
I was gonna cast Shadow Blade, but I was like, do I need to be in the dark?
I mean, you're definitely casting some shadow. You're a biggin.
I'm a big. Cool. If you'll allow that, cool. I'll take it.
I'll allow it.
Cool. I'm going to use my bonus action to summon Shadow Blade.
Okay. All right. A crackling blade of pure darkness appears in your hand. And top of the initiative.
And that's it.
Sassy, what do you do?
I don't know. I think hold an action if she goes big, and then I'm going to cast. I'll cast she's gonna hold a chromatic orb.
Okay.
If she goes big.
Sounds good to me. All right, Isaac, it's your turn.
Oh. I was just reading the rules of polymorph.
Yep.
It says I cannot speak, but it doesn't say I cannot roar.
Oh, I love it.
All right, do it.
Tiniest
Do it.
roar.
I would like to full Simba settle myself in, run up to this thing, and roar at it. She needs to make me a wisdom save of 12. It's not high.
I think when Wynn sees you running at her, she's just gonna kind of hold her hands out straight in front of her.
Okay. All right. So
I'm assuming she passed it.
she got a nat 20, but she's gonna look down at you and be like, "What?
Are you guys serious? What are we doing here? Come on, we can talk this out. We can talk this out. We can work something out."
Isaac, do you have anything else you're doing?
I have a bonus action. I'm gonna help. I'm gonna give. I'll give Nico advantage again. I'll help. I'll try to. She's tiny, right?
She's tiny.
I'm gonna jump and grab her and hold her still so that Nico can have advantage getting her in the bag.
Okay, so just go ahead and just make me an athletics check just to grab on while like with your claws.
Athletics. I think I'm a 5 to athletics.
You can use acrobatics either if you choose.
It should be 18. I think.
Yeah, that's plenty. Yeah, that's enough.
18.
You just got to hit her armor class basically because she's so tiny. So you're gonna jump up and grab her with your claws.
Ow! Ow! I don't like that at all.
Now here is a question that I have for you, and I want the honest opinion. I was under the impression that like a lasso, I was like, okay, she can probably shrink out of a lasso, right? Because I had forgotten one sentence on here with the lasso. However, she's wrapped many, many, many times with this thread because you took your entire action to go spool, 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 spool. So, would you consider her to be wearing or carrying the thread?
Oh.
Because it's very important if she's considered to be wearing it. And I would say you don't wear a lasso, but if a rope were wrapped around you multiple times, you would be wearing it.
I would say that's more likely to be wearing than carrying.
I
Yeah.
still
Carrying to
imagine
me-
she would
No,
bring
no,
it,
but-
so I would say carry.
It would be one of those two, though. It wouldn't be like a third category.
I know.
No, that's what I'm asking, because they...
Oh,
they,
see,
they,
I would think it would counter as grappled, and it
Yeah.
itself would
Or
not count as either.
restrained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, I just think even magical, like it's because it's not a magical tackle or anything like that.
Well,
I would say she could
no, this is-
probably break free.
No,
Yeah.
Is
because
my
what I'm
thought.
saying is when she size shifts, anything she's wearing or carrying changes size with her.
Oh, they both
Yeah,
do.
I would say it wouldn't be
Oh.
either. I don't think
You would
it's
say it would
either.
not be
I wouldn't
wearing?
say it would be either.
No, I think she might take some damage from the line digging in because tackle
Yeah.
line
I-
is hurt.
I would
I-
argue you wear shackles.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is, and she. The
that's
thing
true.
is, it's wrapped around her more than once, right? And so
Yeah.
I was thinking like a lasso, not technically wearing. It's more like you're being grappled by a lasso. But if you're tied up, like with duct tape on your hands and feet, you're wearing it, kind of, right?
Oh,
It's
I
like it's
guess-
that gray
guess.
area. Also, I hadn't reread that single line when the lasso was there, so that's my pass for that one. It's the,
Can
we're equal
she
fireflies.
Completely fair. That's completely
roll an
fair.
Arcana check to include it?
No, it is. I think that she just automatically includes it. Like when
Okay.
so she is going to try to expand to her full height again. I should make a wisdom save. Yeah, but that's not enough. So she is going to go. We can work this out, and is going to grow back into full form. However, she is now wrapped in twine that has grown around her to the same thickness as is relative to her smaller form. She is now bundled in the equivalent of rope in your hands, being grappled, which also sets
my
off,
fishing line.
which is now fishing rope. Which is really weird because it's wrapped around her in full size, but goes into your spool in normal size. So somewhere along that, it grows like a noodle in water.
The Feywild.
And Luthienne and
Yeah.
Luthienne and Sassy, both of you have a held action for if she did this.
I do. Am I able to slightly adjust my course?
Nope. You held your action to do what you said you were going to do. You can choose not to. What were you thinking to change
Oh,
it to?
I would choose not to. No, just like slightly adjust where I'm shooting.
Oh yeah, so long as the idea is shooting her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I would like to
kind
aim
of
for
want
her
it to
head.
whiff. Exactly.
Okay, you choose to whiff?
I choose to whiff intimidate.
Whiff intimidate? Okay. That
Whiff
sounds
intimidate.
So you may make me an intimidation roll.
Okay.
And Sassy, you can make me attack roll.
Well, I was gonna try and do the same thing where it's just like shoot like. Yeah, I guess I can do an attack.
That's not very good.
I'm
Well,
trying
I
to
got a
not
4.
hit the ropes basically with my chromatic orb.
Okay. Make me an attack roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
And what did you get, Luthienne?
Oh, I got a 4 to intimidation.
Okay, so a gunshot echoes through the room as you fire past her head, and as you look at her, you realize the tip of your gun is shaking a tiny bit. What'd you get, Sassy?
Well, you took away a nat 20 from me, which I guess I took away a nat 20 from myself because I said that. But it's still gonna be a 22.
22 is going to be a hit.
I am choosing to do cold damage because I do not want to set these ropes on fire.
Sounds great. Well, you're not hitting the ropes, you're hitting her.
Yeah, that's true. But in case, like, I don't know if it exploded outwards. I don't know how chromatic. I don't want to hurt the ropes. But
All
yeah,
right,
Sassy's
go ahead.
gonna blast her face.
All right, go ahead. Roll, give me damage.
Yes, I am. Sorry, I'm just grabbing dice. Ah. 12 points of cold damage.
12 points of cold damage. Okay. All right. Chromatic orb smashes her on the side of the face, and she gives you this deep and angry glare. I'm going to get you. You are nothing but a stupid little... And she's going to try to struggle against her ropes. She is going to make a... She's going to make an athletics check to try to get out of them with disadvantage. I'm going to spend her the more to settle it. She's not going to be able to. Shit. Okay. She's going to try. No, let me out of here. And it's at that point that the key is going to stop turning in her back, and you're going to hear this like kettle whistle sound come out of like her face as steam literally begins to shoot out of her ears with this. Her eyes are going to start flashing red, and she's going to start just freaking the hell out and clawing at like the ropes as desperately as she can. Win, it's your turn. What do you do?
I punch her in the face.
Okay, you may do so with advantage because she is tied up.
Twice.
You may do so with advantage because she is tied up real bad.
Alright. Well, that's a 21
Hit.
and a natural 20.
All right, give it to me.
Okay, so that is... No, those are the wrong ones.
And 1 second. Isaac, you turn back into Isaac.
Handy.
There, yes. I don't even need to roll. Sorry, I forgot to roll concentration on Sassy's hit. And I got a 4. So
Good. I was just trying to figure out the rules of how much I needed to hurt myself to turn back.
I was hoping that someone would kick you, to be honest.
I know,
Yeah.
I regretted not doing that to Isaac after I held my action. I was like, oh shit, I should have gone for Isaac.
It's okay. I figured I was clawed onto her, so I'm still clawed onto her. And then I just
Alright.
let myself fall.
So, for the 2 punches,
Mhm.
19 points of damage.
Okay.
In addition, I am spending a key point to do some necrotic damage.
Okay.
And it's plus, that'll be 9 points of necrotic damage
Okay.
as I punch her extra hard in the face.
Okay, so part of her face is going to start to rot off as she starts to scream, the kettle steam coming out of the corners of her ears. She is going to glare daggers down at you.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you all. I'll kill you. I will make you into rusty, burning little toys. I will send.
And her voice just starts like snarling and dropping as she's raging. And Luthienne, it is your turn. What do you do?
I want her to calm down because I need information from her and I don't want to just outright kill her. So she's going to level her gun
Okay.
and just try to talk to her, see if not damaging her will calm her down, kind of. I don't really have anything empathy like.
You can make me an intimidation roll.
Sure. Yeah, let's do that. You said we could talk, so let's talk it out. Intimidation. Come on, do better. That's a little bit better. That's a 15.
15? Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
The wheel starts to turn slightly in her back, and this, like, her eyes start to focus a tiny bit. Talk? You
just
want to-
talk.
About what, dearie?
Can I continue talking, or is it someone else?
You can talk for a second.
I need to know where you took my item. I need to know where you took, or where you put what you took from me.
She'll sniff, like, deep into her bent nose, and will smile at you with those rotted teeth. I bet you're wondering where it is.
And what you did with it.
Tell them to let me go.
I don't trust you that much.
Nico, it's your turn. She is full-sized. You are going to have an easy job scooping her.
All right, and I have advantage because Isaac gave me the health action, right?
It's true, yeah. So go ahead. Your DC is going to be very, very low now that she is full size.
Oakley dokley. I'm glad I have advantage.
What'd you get?
I'm doing this with sleight of hand or just.
You can use sleight of hand, or at this size, I'd let you use athletics probably if you wanted.
Okay, that's gonna be 16.
How do you do it?
I'm going to, while Luthienne has her distracted, just right over her head and kind of like scoop from the bottom and then turn the bag right side up, keeping it closed.
Her voice echoes into darkness, and she falls into the bag. It closes around your hand. And you grip it tight.
Fishing line keep rolling in.
Luthienne, you watch the fishing line spool into the bag. And the tip of your gun shakes slightly. You feel something in this room now that the hag is gone. The tip of your gun pivots, and the sight focuses, the iron sight, kind of levels itself, like the gun gets too heavy in your hand and slides to one side. Like a dowsing rod, it points at the little house. What do you do?
She's gonna walk towards it, kind of place her hand on it, and she's gonna try saying Rumpelcrump. Rumpelcrump.
From where it had opened when she leapt out of it and then reshut while you weren't paying attention, the top will reopen again, exposing a large, well, quite a large room on the inside, several of them actually. The top room is her own, and looking down into it, you can see that, well, in the attic, there are a number of little chests, little items inside of it, scattered around. There's a pair of embroidered velvet slippers, a false eye made of solid gold, a cracked hand mirror with a gaudy bejeweled handle and frame. And then, on top of a box covered in cobwebs, the size of a thimble, is an ornate lantern with silver filigree in the shape of a butterfly.
I'm gonna start touching things, starting with that guy.
Okay. As soon as you touch it, you're going to gain a point of inspiration. And you suddenly know which direction you're facing as you look out the window as the sun rises in the east. And as you do, you hear a gunshot in your mind's eye, your memory. So many gunshots. So much blood. The feeling of a ragged breath breathed against the side of your throat as you carried him. Do you even remember how long it took? How many miles you had to run?
all I was thinking about was getting him back. I was in too much shock.
The nearest town had a temple in it. A little shrine more than anything. When you brought him to the footsteps in front of it, the little footpath in the sand before the priest of Vela that was there. You were inconsolable, wailing, screaming. The priest took one look, pressed fingers to the side of your husband's throat, and then closed his eyes before you could look at them one last time, and simply said, "I'm sorry." There wasn't any time. And when you stand there, looking down at this lantern in your hand, a little light flickers inside of it, glowing purple. And the handkerchief in your pocket that you used to try to staunch the blood still is with you, still stained red. And you can feel it in your pocket like a stone. But as you do, your gun is heavy in your hand. And one last time, you feel the soft echo of flesh over your fingers. It's okay. We'll get him next time.
I know this is too little too late, my love, but I hope I can finally be forgiven.
And as you look outside and see the wind blowing leaves off of the trees, soft elven will fade away with the words, "For what? You were perfect the way you were." Caitlan, you are holding in your hand a witchway lantern.
Which way?
Spelled like a witch.
Oh, okay.
The Witchway Lantern is a lantern of tracking. It allows you to detect fey creatures and glows when it is in the presence of them. In particular, it glows even brighter when in the presence of hags.
Okay. Awesome.
Yes. Because the original item I was supposed to give you is a compass that points north, but only while on the material plane.
Oh no!
Which is the dumbest thing to give someone in a Feywild campaign ever.
So it's super unuseful until you get back. Cool.
Right? It's like, okay, sure. All right. So this was a way better one. So with that, the room is slightly quiet. What do you all do?
Luthienne will probably just take the handkerchief from her pocket and hold it close and
Did they was
sob
succeed?
silently.
Yes. I guess we'll find out.
Isaac goes over and will put a hand, kind of an arm around Luthienne.
Sassy took note on her her pocket watch of when we started to put the hag in the bag, and Sassy is counting down the minutes.
9. Are you doing anything while you're in here?
Lynn's gonna stop poking around since she doesn't need to
Yeah.
hold on to the hag anymore.
Cool. All right. She's going to try her damnedest to... Okay. You sit and wait. And Nico, you are going to back down to your normal size. Sassy, your head is suddenly going to go back to normal. The chocolate is going to vanish. Well, you're going to stop leaving chocolate. It's not going to vanish. You're still going to have chocolate on your fingers. And when you're pretty sure the musical notes will vanish from the bottoms of your feet.
Tap the floor.
Tap, tap. Checking around the room, you'll be able to pull the rest of the things away from that, from the dollhouse. And are you glancing around at anything else in the room, or there's not terribly much in here, to be honest.
Just a couple of doors, right?
Yeah, a couple of doors that lead to let's see, so that's there. One is a balcony, and the other is to A17. Pardon me one second. To the north, you see that it opens to a balcony. To the south, there is a door that is not locked as well. Do you open it, Isaac?
I was just asking where they were. I'm with Luthienne.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if Wynn was poking out the doors.
Are you going to check the south door, Wynn?
Sure.
A room with old, empty birdhouses is to the south. The birdhouses are nailed to the walls of this cramped room, and a dozen bird cages hang from the ceiling. The cages are filled with tiny clockwork sparrows. As their gears turn, the air thrums with a rhythmic clicking sound. Paper and quills are heaped on a small writing desk under the cages. A pair of open windows overlap to the forest beyond. Carved into the wall above one window is the word hither, and above the other is carved the word yawn. There's a writing desk in front of you.
I wonder if this is how she communicates with her sisters.
There are 3 letters on the desk.
I'm gonna look at them.
All right. They say the
Because
following.
I'm very tempted that if they are for her sisters, Wynn's gonna write new ones.
Sounds good. Are you going to read these out to people or just for yourself?
I'll just start reading.
Okay. I'm going to send them to you real quick.
Like it's like important.
Oh, sorry. Can you repeat that, please?
Oh, I like start reading them to myself. But if they look like, if I after a couple of words are like, oh, I'll start reading them out loud.
Okay. I have just sent them to you. So they're on a private message on Facebook.
Once Wynn starts talking, Luthienne's gonna look over at her, and if she'll notice the writing desk, right?
Yes.
Okay. She's going to be intrigued by the writing desk and start making her way towards where Wynn is.
Sounds good.
And
there...
nodding to Isaac, like in a thank you.
Oh.
What'd you find?
Well, apparently the Jabberwock thing is actually a friend of Zybilna.
Okay.
And likes hunting the hags.
Okay.
They were trying to
Good
get
information.
a unicorn horn to be able to kill it. But I think we want it's a nice Jabberwocky thing.
As long as it knows that we're on its side, probably.
Yeah, so let's avoid it for now until maybe we rescue Zybilna.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
As you're perusing through the desk, you're going to hear 60 seconds left on your watch.
They were recommending that she go and kill the other unicorn to get another horn if they couldn't find it again.
As a calligrapher, is there anything interesting on this desk?
There is some. There are actually a couple of things. You're going to find a jar of ink that looks like it's made out of blood, and you're not sure what kind of blood. But you're also going to find a jar of ink that is made with like prismatic, like rainbow colors.
Lynn will start jumping up and down.
I'm gonna slip that into my pouch. What is it? What'd you find?
We need the unicorn horn to freeze the Vilna.
Yeah, we know.
I thought we knew that.
Yeah,
we knew that.
Which one do
I
we
thought we
need?
figured that because they sealed
Yeah.
her with it. Okay, but it's good that
Yeah.
we know
Yeah,
for
but
sure
they
now.
specifically say how it works.
Oh, that's good.
That's
You
useful.
need it for the cauldron because it's got time freezing properties, and the horn will defeat that.
Oh, good.
And that's where the Vilna is.
Okay.
Perfect.
There's a way that somebody else will find it and use it for that reason. So we're going to do that because it really screws with them.
Shall we take these letters with us and
Sure.
go?
You'll start to hear a sound. In the center of the room, it sounds like the yawning of wood, the creaking of an old house, but the creaking of branches. Nico, what are you doing?
I'm still holding the bag shut.
Okay, sounds good.
No one told me to take her out, and I have a contract to fulfill, so
Behind
sorry.
you are going to hear a crackling noise right behind you, and as you all turn around, you are going to see that a door is going to be slowly growing behind Nico. Vines tipped with emerald thorns intertwine behind you, creating the frame of a doorway. It's almost completely built by the time you notice it. You can see the rest of your friends through it. And as you look at them, the air in front of you begins to wave and crackle like a mirage. On the other side, you see an opulent palace. Perhaps the most beautiful sight that you have ever seen. It is a place of wonder. An absolute fairy tale palace wrapped in vines. It stands in front of you. Beautiful, majestic, and lost. What do you say or do?
I'm going to, because I'm not. Am I through the door yet?
This is
or
kind
am
of.
I
It's
still-
kind of like half. It's in front of you, kind of between you and the rest of your party, and it's like half visible at this point. You can still see them
Okay.
through it, but it's like a hologram projector.
I'm going to turn to face my friends. That's it. If what the hag said was true, and I've taken, and we've taken her out of the picture, then that's where I'll find my brother. I don't want to leave this to all of you to do by yourselves, but I've been trying to find him for 30 years. I'm a lot older than I look. But the day I lost him is that at that carnival I lost a piece of myself. He's what I've been trying to find, and I need to go to him. I need to go to Lorien, and I don't want to leave all of you, but I have to. because I found what I've been looking for. So I'm sorry, but I have to.
Isaac's gonna walk over and just like full bear hug, like
Wynn's
squeezed.
gonna also go around the door thing.
Yeah, go walk around.
Luthienne will go around and not hug, but place a hand on their shoulder. I get it. If you can find him, I'm rooting for you. I believe you can. And if I had any chance to find Amdur again, I would. So, I get it.
I don't quite get it. Like, I want... Okay. It's not the same. Did I start that right? I lost a lot less than you did.
Darcy's gonna...
That makes sense.
No, it makes sense.
I think I expressed it. Alright. Anyways, of course you're going to get your brother.
Sassy's gonna take out her pocket watch, and she's going to just take Luthienne, Nico's hand, and she's gonna fold it in and say, "We will meet again."
Of course we will.
And I want to hear all the stories that this watch has seen.
You bet.
But you've been unbalanced for this long. It's time for you to go find your balance in your brother.
I will.
And
if you guys ever need me, I learned a spell from my book, so it's like the messages that you do, but more long distance. I have to write them out. But I can cast a spell so I can contact you. So if I ever do, please, you can just think it back. You don't even have to say it. So,
If I
thank
can
you.
learn anything like that, I will also try and learn it.
Please. In the little time I've known all of you, I consider you friends. I've been alone for a long time, just bouncing around. I've never really stayed in one place much, or had a... I wouldn't say we're quite family yet, but I hope that you guys can get there. And I love you all very much. And if you ever need me, feel free to contact me. But I have to go get him.
a bargain has been fulfilled. You hear Rosili's deep voice echo out of the gateway, and as you are hugging Nico, you are going to watch the gateway shift and focus inside of the palace. An immense room full of all manners, manner of decoration and whimsy and overgrown opulence. And you will see a number of other people there, one of which is a little blonde fox boy, much younger than Nico. His mouth either contorted in a laugh or a scream, frozen in time. A pact to the letter. And Nico is going to dissolve into rose petals in your hands, which are going to float through the gate. And before it shuts, the last sight you are going to see is them recombine to Nico standing there as if she's still being hugged. Tears running down her cheeks, frozen in time. A statue. But next to the younger Cassandra. They're reunited at last. Forever. And the gate will shut. And I think that's what we're going to call game for the night.
Can I get one last line in?
Okay, sure.
Okay, so that certainly looked like she stuck to kind of the letter of the deal, but fucked her over.
Yes, of course. It's a hag.
Of course she did. It's a hag. Okay, cool. Wayne kind of did the growl sound and... Alright, there's another hag on the list. Just very, very pissed off.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, go D-hag everything. So that's going to be it for us tonight, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. If you could not tell, Hayden is going to be stepping away from the game for a little bit because they have had some fantastic opportunities afforded to them now that have like all these things in your professional life that are kind of coming. You got a bunch of stuff you can't talk about because you have like super cool NDAs and stuff, which I'll let you address in just a minute. But I wanted to say that as always, like, you're a very dear friend. I love you very much, and it is an absolute pleasure to be able to play these games with you. But we support you like 1,000% in achieving your life goals and your dreams. So I don't want you to feel bad about, maybe a tiny bit bad, not any bad about this at all, really, because we love you very much and we want you to be happy and we support you, and you're going to be back, someday.
Oh, totally.
So this isn't goodbye. This is just see ya, bitch.
It's see ya, bitch, for now.
See ya, bitch, for now.
I'll see you bitches later.
Yeah. So do you want to say anything?
Yeah, heckin'. Oh no, I'm just gonna cry. I'm gonna cry for my makeup because I knew I was gonna cry tonight. So if I was quiet at all, it's because I knew I was gonna cry today. I'm like, all right, bitch, go back in there.
That's why I was checking. Biney Finey.
No, I've been emotional tonight, but I'm gonna miss you guys so much. And I was thinking about it earlier. It's like I am really, really grateful that I got to play at least a chunk of this module with you guys. And I've played with a whole bunch with Robin and Christine, but getting to play with you, Caitlan, and you, Christa, and it's been so fun. You guys are both such amazing role players and so fun. Your costuming's great. Your characters are awesome. Holy crap, Christa, the prosthetics that you do every fucking week, I wouldn't do it. I painted myself blue for a year and said, nay, no more of that. So you have much more staying power than I. But you guys are amazing, and I'm really, really grateful that I got to play with you guys, and thank you, Kelly, for running this and letting me be a part of it. Just to give chat a little bit of a rundown as to what's happening. There's a lot that I can't talk about because I have non-disclosure agreements out my butthole, but I have a lot of career opportunities happening and a lot of I moved out to Los Angeles to pursue voiceover and directing and just just to further my career, and things are progressing very quickly and to a point where I was trying to rework my schedule and figure out how I was going to stay in games and make Mondays work. But it got to a point where things were just piling up so much that something gave, and unfortunately that had to be Dork Tales, and I'm very, very sad. I tried very hard to make it work because I didn't want to leave the campaign, but career called and kind of kicked me in the face on the way through, and was like, hey, do the thing you came here to do. And so I had to listen to the kick to the face, and that's what I'm doing.
It's what you're there for.
Mm-hmm. That's why I came out here. So
you're an actor. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time actor.
I'm doing it. I'm booking things. I'm working on stuff. I'm working on directing things, and it's happening. And I love you guys so much. And I will be back for Dork X when those happen. And if I can slide into Extra Life games, if my schedule allows, I will happily come in because I want to make sure that I keep playing with you guys. And you know, I'm not going anywhere friendship-wise. Like, you guys are always going to have me. Send me memes at 3 a.m., please. My God.
I'll send you some memes right now.
Dude, send me memes. I sent a horde. I sent an amazing interaction on the Witchlight.
God, that was so good.
It's so fucking funny.
So fucking
I'm so
great.
excited to actually read it. I
Oh
was
God,
like, oh my
there's a
gosh,
lot.
they sent all the
I
things,
told you,
and then I didn't have
told you,
time
it's
to
like
read
15,
it.
It's like 15 pictures. But I was going through Facebook the other night, and it was just... It kept going. I was like, I need all of these because I want to pet the danger belly of this cat. The giant cat.
Everyone in the chat is sending similar sentiments. I don't know if you've seen all of Hayden.
Yeah,
but everyone
I
is
have
saying
open.
congrats and do awesome.
Thank you, guys.
You do great because you are great.
I appreciate it. I'm doing my best and I'm trying. And thank you guys for, supporting me in doing this and being such wonderful, amazing friends. And just like, I know that's what friends do, but still, I'm very, very grateful for you guys. I'm grateful to have you guys in my life. And, I'm not going anywhere. And
Good.
Next time I'm up in y'all's area, I have to get a new passport for that to happen. First, I got to get married and change my name. So then it's a whole thing. So whenever I get back to Canada land, I'll come visit you guys because I miss you very, very much.
Yeah, we were supposed to hang out, but then like all of
I
the
know.
stuff happened, right? And it was just.
And then my life exploded.
But that's good though.
Because
Like,
what
it's a
else
good-
is fucking new?
Well, plenty, but you can't talk about it.
Yeah, yeah. And I was like, Kelly, I can't tell you any of what's happening. But
You're
things
gonna
are
the second
happening
you
and I
can.
have to go.
You're gonna the second.
Dude, the second I can talk about it, you think I'm not gonna be like, free this thing.
Your power level's gonna spike over 9,000. You're just gonna. Your hair's gonna turn even bluer, blonder, bluer. I don't know.
You're gonna get a text at like 4 a.m. Be like, bruh.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Like these days I've been awake, so do it.
And then I've been trying to sleep before goblin hours. It's so far working. I'm
It's
pulling all
goblin
that
o'clock,
every night.
bitches.
Goblin o'clock, bitches.
Hello, -1 charisma, -1 Cha. Good to have you rating us. We are, for those who are listening on podcast, we just got rated by another channel. Great guys over at -1 Cha. You are just in time. We're just heading out and saying goodbye. One of our players is heading out to play for a little while, and we will see them when they return. In a few months, hopefully. I'm hoping you'll come back for the finale.
Yeah.
I've got you in like kind of a dun 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 kind of place.
Yeah,
So-
be kind of in stasis, which I think was very smart, but also just broke my soul. Also,
Right? Oof.
Robin, with your fucking pocket watch, I can't with
know.
you. I can't.
know.
You're ruining me.
She's doing the
And I
Robin
love it.
dance. She's doing the Robin dance.
I was like, this is the Robin. I know it very well.
God.
I miss you so much.
I miss you too, baby.
Bee.
All right, folks, thank you so much for tuning in and for enjoying Wild Beyond the Witchlight with us. It's always a treat to run this game and to have you. I think that it's really good. Hayden and I had a lot of talks before this on whether or not like what we were going to do involving like your exit and whether or not we thought that the cast was like there was enough energy. And I was like, yeah, there's enough chaos energy here that like it can survive. Like, you know what I mean? Like it can survive without Nico. Like Nico would be better, but like it still works. Like and like I know you were observing that a lot the last couple episodes. So it's going to be it's going to be harder without you, but I think it's still going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you'll stick around, like all you viewers, and you'll be there.
Please do,
You'll watch
guys.
sometimes when you can.
Yeah. Mondays are usually free, so I'll have you guys on while I'm doing stuff, while I'm making dice, and even if I
working on
can't tune in, you guys will be on my brain.
Damn straight. Yeah, so that's gonna be it from us. If you like what we do here, be sure to follow, sure to sub over on YouTube, leave comments, likes. We have a TikTok now, so go look at our So Christa's been doing actually really, really great stuff for it. So, and it's funny as hell. The Wild Beyond the Witchlight one is phenomenal. Caitlin's face is so good.
It's so good.
Funny.
If nothing else, I think I'm pretty good at expressions on my face.
Yes.
You're very good at a lot of things, Caitlan.
You really are.
Thank you.
And if you want to support the channel directly, there is always patreon.com/dorktales, where you can join DM Mike, who is our divine producer, our demonic producers Precarious and Soul Omen, and our princes of the Patreon, Aeolus, Buddy, and Taryn, and of course Trizelta, who I almost forgot somehow, who you can see tomorrow night over on the Dirge for Exelar. So, folks, that's going to be it from us tonight. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us and for listening to us. We also have a coffee now, if you want to do that. Kofi. I don't know. We have a link
Yeah,
tree.
I think it's
Is it Kofi?
Kofi.
Is it Kofi?
I
don't
think
know.
it's supposed to be coffee, but everyone I talk to calls it Kofi.
Because it's spelled Kofi. But anyway, we'll talk about that
Yeah.
later. That's going to be it from us tonight. We love you very much, Hayden. You're going to do great
I
things.
love you guys too.
We'll miss you.
Thank
We'll keep the witchlight fires burning for you.
Do it. Bring the chaos, boys. I believe in you. Y'all are adorable. And I love you all very, very much.
And with that, we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Mwah.